time to go viral. I'm homicidal, I'm killing all my rivals. I'm the man, shit, I put that on the Bible. I Spotify my target, cause you know I got the title. Hey, I'm a Mac too. I told baby shake that ass like she Apple. She said it's real, so she got my name tattooed. House full, so I hit it in the back room. Baby said she needed now, peep the urgency. I want a little Kim before she had the surgery. Leg spread on that hardcore poster. She love twerking, she just do it for the coach. Big dog, bull massive. 6 tray Chevrolet, I'm classic. All these niggas mad at me, that's tragic. The main bitch in the bed, that's graphic. Yeah, we about to go viral. Hey. We about to go.
That was you.
Back at it, baby. Again, what's happening with it? Got a full house with it. Don't turn me down, turn me up. Don't turn me down, turn me up. We got the viral way in the gang, man. You know what's happening with it?
VwP podcast, back in this thing, man. What's happening?
Man, Super Bowl Sunday. Hey, shout out to all the Seahawk fans. Y'all did that. Congratulations. USC finest. I see y'all. Y'all did y'all thing, man.
Congratulations to the weakest Super Bowl. I'm the second weakest Super Bowl. The first was the Rams.
And the
y'all got the second. Yeah.
Here come the hate. The hate is crazy. Throwing us in there as weakest is crazy.
No, they brought it up. They
knowing
said,
all the stipulations.
They said this is the second Super Bowl outside of the Rams where somebody didn't score a touchdown for the whole half. Them niggas scored for 3 quarters.
But you know
I literally fell asleep watching it.
Remember when the Seahawks beat on the Broncos like that?
This
remind me of that Super Bowl.
Lackluster?
I mean, it was lackluster, but in terms of how Seattle dominated from beginning to end, it looked like that first Super Bowl they won against Manning.
Was it really dominating from beginning to end?
I mean, quite
yeah,
literally.
it was.
The game didn't get exciting to the fourth quarter. All they got was field goals.
But I'm going to say it was a great defensive game. Field goal kicker for the Seahawks, he did his job. He didn't miss not one kick. He did what he was supposed to do. And on top of that as well, that running back, Kenneth Walker, hey, bro, I'm mad that you didn't get that touchdown. It was holding by that center. But, bro, he was doing his part as far as playing like as if money was on the line. Because literally it is on the line because he's about to be a free agent. Shout out to him, man. Running back's about to get paid.
Ain't he a rookie?
No. This is 4th year, so he about to have that. Yeah. He about to get that second contract now. We all know in the NFL, that second contract is the big money.
To be the big one.
Yeah, so shout out to Kenneth Walker.
He got the MVP, didn't he, though?
Yeah, he did. That's why I'm hoping he used that for as a leverage for his next contract when he go sign. Because I don't think he's going back to Seattle. That type of bag now, bro, you can tell him, pay me $20 million. He can get Saquon money now.
He going back to Seattle.
Look, I'll give my review of the game. But before I do that, I'm going to just say, hey, to all the ones that's woke who didn't watch the game, shout out to y'all. It's a lot of real stuff in the world going on. Epstein files out here. Y'all was acting like y'all was fake outraged. As soon as they said kickoff on the go, everybody was like the Epstein files and went straight to the game. Me personally, I didn't even watch. I'm going to be honest. The first half, didn't watch it at all. I came in around the halftime show just because I knew we was going to have to give a take on it. Then after that, I kind of dipped back out. And I was like, man, I'll just watch highlights because my team ain't in it. And it just wasn't exciting. It didn't feel like Super Bowl weekend to me. I didn't hear about no events for real. Nobody was really doing nothing. No one was really excited. I don't know no Seahawk fans outside of Reckless. I know maybe 1 or 2 Patriot fans. So other than that, it didn't feel like Super Bowl weekend to me. The real Super Bowl was the game a couple weeks prior, right? The Rams versus Seahawks. That was the real Super Bowl.
We called it.
Because we got the hardest division in football. NFC West, hardest division in football.
Man,
best team in football. So, hey,
Cap,
they won.
I'm going to tell you this right now. The Arizona Cardinals is no competition. So, like, skip it with all that. Your division is not that tough. You got 2 other teams that are tough. It's y'all and the Seahawks. 49ers are injured. Somebody sneezed too hard, they injured for 6 weeks, bro. Come on, bro.
All you got to do is go look at the game tapes. Go look at the stats. Whenever we have divisional games, those are the toughest games in the NFL. Well, this is a known fact for anybody that watch sports.
You can say that about all divisions. No matter how good or how bad the teams in that division are, the hardest games, and the athletes themselves say it. The hardest games are division games.
Yeah. Because you know each other so well.
But your division, they don't play as hard.
What you mean? The NFC North is snow.
Green Bay versus Minnesota is not the Rams versus the Niners. It's not the Rams versus Seahawks. Stop it, bro. I don't even know who y'all division rivals is. I don't even think y'all have
First of all, let's not stop the cap. The NFC North have the biggest rivals. They will put that on Sunday Night Football, even if both teams not even that good.
Okay,
they will put a Chicago Bears game over Green Bay before they'll do a 49er round game.
Okay, look, let's not even get off track.
Yeah.
What did y'all think about the game? What did y'all rank the game?
Honestly, no, it was not entertaining to me. But from the perspective of what the game was about, they did they shit. It was a defensive game. They went in there. They controlled the tempo of the game. Bottom line, but unfortunately, people don't appreciate that. People want to see points. That's exciting. They didn't get that. They got a defensive game, no different than when your squad went in there and how that Super Bowl went. Yes, it was lackluster, but in terms of what the sport is really about, that was very entertaining to somebody who know the nuances. Mm-hmm. But to the crowd, no, that shit's boring.
To me, the sport is about scoring points. And of course you're gonna have defense in there, but you only win when you put up points. Anything other than that is ridiculous. And for a dude to be runner-up, second MVP of the NFL, Drake, tell me you can't score a touchdown? Man, that's embarrassing. They gotta feel embarrassed. But the one thing I'm gonna give him grace for, he's young. He made it to the Super Bowl. But I do want to shout out to Sam Darnold, because out of his class, he was the first to get to the Super Bowl and win it.
Now, his class got Baker Mayfield, Lamar Jackson,
Josh Allen,
Ooh. And Sam Darnold himself. That was like the top of his class right there. And because we're not gonna count that cat that got drafted by the Cardinals from UCLA. He was like a one and done. But you're right.
What are you talking about?
He went to UCLA. His name was Josh Rosen or something like that.
Oh yeah, he was trash.
He was. That's what I'm saying. I don't even. He's technically a first round draft pick.
Nah, he wasn't.
But we're not even about to count.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
so this was the first Super Bowl in a long time I didn't hear anything about the game being fixed because it was so boring. That's all everybody could focus on is how boring the game was. Now, on one side, championships are won by defenses.
For sure.
That's been the oldest motto.
And trenches.
Yeah, that's been the oldest motto in the game. So from that aspect, it was a good game because it was fought down in the trenches. Now, from a casual fan that just want to see 60 points versus 55 points, it was boring. But for y'all that's saying that, this is the reason why the NFL is going a route it's going, where the defense can do nothing, because they know all you motherfuckers want to see is points, points, points. So when the receiver get a pass interference on every single call and you mad, like, oh, they're rigging the games. Nigga, they're rigging it for you. Exactly. You say you want more points. This is how you get more points. So you really can't have it both ways. But
so how you can
hold on, let me get my take off.
You can have it both ways. For a nigga not to score no points to 3 quarters to the 4th quarter is no excuse. I don't care how good a defense is. Nigga, Ray Lewis and them had better defenses than them, and niggas still was able to put up some points. What niggas was just trash, period. That's all it was.
I'm gonna say this because I'm gonna keep it real with you. It was actually a really great game. Off the rip. They did what they supposed to. That was all defense strategy. The fact of the matter is...
What was the best part you remember about the game?
Honestly, you want to keep it real? The D-line work on both sides. They was putting pressure on both sides of the quarterback.
What was a highlight play for you?
Oh, the scoop and score from Russel, the African brother from USC. I can't pronounce
it. The last play, but almost the last play of the game.
But you just asked... All right, so listen. I would have said that Kenneth Walker, bust up down the middle, but they called it back for holding. For with the center. What I'm saying is, bro, I really do love football, but I was gonna say shout out to Gonzalez for the Patriots, because he, as a DB, he was balling out. He was going all out trying to get them swats downs and stuff like that. Again, if you really appreciate football, the defensive art form was beautiful. It was just the quarterback. Let's just be real. Drake May was playing ass. Unfortunately, it wasn't no Stafford against, like it was the quarterback was ass for New England.
Yeah, Drake May, he definitely didn't show up. He didn't live up to the hype. Y'all was pumping this, he might be the next Brady. No, he's not, bro. He's Drake May, and that wasn't it. But to New England, where was the run game? Like, where was Ramondre Stevens? We saw Seahawks, they started to go crazy.
Where was Henderson?
Like, what happened? Like, that was their bread and butter, was the running backs. And from what I seen, the few little minutes that I watched, they were non-active.
Well, quite literally, it wasn't going to happen. You seen what that front four was doing. You're not getting nothing up here. And if you try to run to the outside, they had that shut down. They had the check down. So when they trying to do check downs, they still coming up the middle. And they, what's called when you
move your mic closer?
QB contain.
Yeah.
You couldn't do nothing. That's just sometimes it's not about you not scheming right. When a team just locked in, they just locked in.
One thing that I didn't like, what I don't like, is like when players play trash on like skill player positions, you sub them out. The Patriots had 2 rookie O-linemen, and they never decided to take them out the game. Like, this is a Super Bowl. You got nothing else to lose.
Oh, you talking about the offensive? Yeah,
the offensive line. They was getting broke up, like he said, with just 4 in the front. If I don't got to send no blitzes or nothing, and Drake May can't do nothing with that, it's like, it's ugly. But they've been killing Stephon Diggs online, man. Y'all been seeing that? Say he lost the Super Bowl and this bitch in the same night.
Hey.
Oh my God, Jesus. Offset tweeted, I won. He said, I won. I'm finna get paid. And I told you this bitch wasn't shit. Yeah, I cheated, but guess what? I came home and I took care of the kids and the fam. Bitch, you wouldn't have had another baby, got with another, rode his dick all the way to the Super Bowl. When he lose, you lead a nigga?
Technically, she was at the Super Bowl halftime show there in the crowd.
No,
So
dude, I just think like people got a lot to say about Stephon, but he never acted like this was just his one main chick. He acted like he was giving her certain positions, but he had 2 other females up there. I think that was the real reason.
He was just happy to crack Cardi B, huh? It was just like
he was adding her to the notch list.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
now she ain't going nowhere forever. Y'all forever tied. In his mind, he gonna do something to make it up to her, and they gonna be right back.
And ladies, this is prime example why you don't leave your man at home. If all he did was go get some more ass, what are you gonna do other than go and get somebody else's rotation? That's what she did. It was all cool when they was on the yacht going viral and they was pouring bottles of champagne on bitches and this and that. Soon as she get pregnant, what you think? All that's finna stop?
Can I ask you
what the fuck is wrong with you?
Hey, bro, I really want you to do this for this clip, man. Show a picture of Cardi B with no makeup on. Waking up to her with no makeup on is hideous, bro. I'm going to keep it real with you. Who really wants to wake up to that every morning, bro? She got to put a pound of makeup on her face just to be decent, bro.
I mean, you know what that is? That's a publicity move, right? That he probably got a lot more money being with Cardi B than one of these little average thoughts. And a lot of this shit be scripted up in these people contracts. Like, let's be for real. These celebrity relationships be deals. Okay, y'all gonna be together for 6 months. Y'all gonna hit this red carpet. Y'all gonna do this show, this stream.
Wear
and y'all
outfits.
getting money.
Yep.
Boom, and it's over with.
Because how many times have you heard or seen documentaries where they talk about old school celebrities where the ones that looked like they were single, the whole time they was married for 10, 15 years, but they had to tell the public or appear to be single to keep their appeal up.
You're right, because they kind of had that with the Whitney Houston thing where she was messing around with old girl. They said the same thing with Oprah and Stevens. You know what I mean? I mean, I can see your point with that one as well. But at the end of the day, if it's going to be business, then let it be business. Because my thing is this, when these women worship Cardi B as far as like, oh yeah, she's a leader and they're proud of her, at the end of the day, she got played.
Okay,
Facts.
so now
she left. I'm about to say, yeah, she left Offset, and now you, at this point, you're just a glorified side chick at this point.
Did she get played or she played herself?
She played herself.
She tricked herself out the bag. You're right.
Yeah, not even out the bag. It was like you had the money, you got the money. It was just you broke up your family for worse.
For viral moments.
For way worse.
For viral moments.
Way worse.
You did way worse.
And so the moral of the story is human nature is ugly because human nature is predicated upon feelings. So you let your pride, your ego, which is a feeling, navigate you. You way worse off now. That's a bad look from a judgmental and a social standpoint. But of course, we have people out there that want to spin the narrative and make it seem like, well, this and listen, once you got to start explain banking, you've already lost. I'm a firm believer that the story will always write itself. And here we are.
And y'all got to understand, ladies, this is a fact from a human coding, whatever God put in us, this is just a fact. This is an actual fact. You can look this up. The more masculinity a man has, the more partners that he wants. So you left a rapper who does lean, smokes, don't really work out. He, a little chick or two, side chick on tour, and you went and got with an NFL player who's pumped up with the most masculine on the planet, the most, testosterone on the planet. What you think was going to happen? You thought he was just going to be, like, come on, man. But we got to... I'm over that. I'm tired of saying it. I've been saying it till I'm blue in the face.
You are, bro. So listen,
I want to get back to the Super Bowl because I didn't see no hype about this game. Like, I'm dead serious. Is football losing its tenacity or what it once was? This is the event of all events.
It was just two teams that nobody really support that that. You got Seattle that's up in the Northwest. Let's just be real. They're up in the Northwest, tucked in the cut, and then New England been winning for so long. We still got that Brady hate. At the end of the day, nobody wants to see them win. So, again, if it was the Rams, everybody would have tuned in. If it was unfortunately, the Eagles, they would have been hating on him winning back-to-back. You get what I'm saying? Regardless of why you watch it, you're going to watch it to see them lose because you don't want to see them win a back-to-back. If it was Green Bay, don't nobody want to see them win because we all hate Tinseltown. Tampa Bay, you already know we the first team to do it when they're at home, and we make it the best. You know what I'm saying? But, it just depends on the fandom. If it's the Cowboys in, we're all watching it because that's America's quote-unquote team.
Do not care about them.
We don't, but I'm just saying what America...
And I don't know why you even mentioned that. Them niggas ain't had a Super Bowl Bowl and since
35
since I've been alive, nigga.
But again, if they were to be in the Super Bowl,
He's trying to speak that into existence for y'all. Don't let him do it.
hell no, I hate the Cowgirls.
Nah,
just imagine a Cowgirl and a Raiders Super Bowl.
No,
those two fandom.
No, I will watch that.
I'm gonna go back to your original point, and it's getting to the point where, like we say, too many people are starting to highlight sports being rigged. All sports across the board are starting to be watered down. We've seen boxing been becoming more watered down. They playing flag football for the Pro Bowl.
That was disgusting.
Come on,
Hey,
if this ain't signs of it being watered down, I don't know what is. The basketball players sit anytime they want. Don't even have to play 82 games no more. All sports is getting watered down.
LeBron ain't never done a dunk contest either.
Whether we like it or not.
I agree.
I don't even got to keep making it about him. I'm just saying all across the board in general.
I agree.
But like you said, it's more real stuff going on. These files, more stuff, more and more things is getting revealed. They said it's over 300 something more files still that need to be put out. So we'll see. But
no, go ahead.
Nah, because I was gonna say, and this is what we talking about. Like nobody has no outrage. Nobody's trying to plan nothing. Nobody seems to care when you until your children getting ate. until something else is going on that affects you personally. You thinking things not affecting you, but they are.
Yeah, but you just answered your own question. I've always been a proponent of we don't care about things until they begin to adversely affect us. That's just human nature. You don't mean no maliciousness behind it, but it's like this. Say you hear about somebody having, God forbid, somebody having cancer. Your human nature, you like, yeah, that is sad. You don't wish that on anybody. But the way you feel, if I found out one of y'all was sick, terminally sick, that would affect me totally different than if I heard about a stranger. That's what I mean by adversely
Personalizing it.
Yeah, so you can't be upset with people. I learned a long time ago not to be upset with people when you or somebody going through something and you guys don't care about this. No, they don't, because it's not adversely affecting them. Bottom line.
But this is different though. This shit is directly affecting them. When we see what is being revealed in these files, you coming to find out, bro, they're manipulating your reality itself. Like with shit you wouldn't even imagine. You might have thought, man, all right, that ain't really affecting me. Then you seeing like, hold on, this is really affecting me. And it's outrage when you read it, and that's where it stops. And that's the problem. Is how we got a satanic worshiping group of pedophiles that we all paying taxes to, and then we just sit around on Sunday and watch the Super Bowl like nothing's going on.
Okay, so
like shout out to old boy in the airport, Atlanta airport, who was spazzing out, and they said he was going crazy. No, he was the sanest person in that airport, because that's how everybody should be reacting. He said, bro, they are eating babies and we sitting here acting normal. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Okay,
and I think that's the biggest paralyzing thing, is that majority of people don't know what to do. But to the direct effect, I tell people a lot of the things that they do with the programming, it's like a magnet. It's like a magnet. When you got a magnet and you use something, you can't see what brings the two things together. Yes. But these things that they're implementing in your mind is what's causing a lot of different things to be put in motion. And what I mean is the way we see these kids growing up soft now, like we talk about the testosterone levels, the things that they putting in food, all these things that they are directly affecting you. And you see it more and more every day, in my opinion now. And people don't really get it because they're not gonna do the research, they're not gonna do the homework. They're just gonna wait for the next news broadcast, or they're gonna get on here and argue with us about how we conspiracy theorists and y'all don't know what y'all talking about. But the nigga ain't gonna do no research about it. Nigga ain't gonna look into what's in his diet, and even the food that y'all think good, the stuff that they say is organic, is still being sprayed down.
Oh man. So my thing is, I use this term all the time. It's much more willful ignorance than there is ignorance. So it's about, the truth. It offends people because it makes people have to think. Everything you said, I totally agree with. And people are lazy. Their human nature is to be lazy. So when anything poses a challenge, even when you know it's good for you, that takes work. That takes energy. And that's how lazy people are. And so when you talk about, man, this is something that should have a sense of urgency, there's something in the health field. It's called chronic and acute. If you know what acute is, it means small. It's over time. And then chronic is immediately. So this is more of an acute effect. All these things, we spoke about this before on a few episodes about how they ease you into
The
stuff.
drip effect.
Yeah,
I think it's the
movies.
opposite, right? Acute is now, chronic is like over time.
Chronic is long term, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I apologize.
Acute is like right now.
Okay,
type
so
shit.
it's the chronic. So I meant that, but that's what they're doing to us. And that's what they're doing to people. And most people would rather go along to not ruffle feathers. That's not who we are as people. And so we're a minority. The majority is going to be, as you say, the sheep.
I'm gonna be honest. What I think they doing is just keeping the overall negativity and the vibration low by slow feeding you these files and keeping you enraged every day. Every day you see some new corruption going on. They know they got you where they want you. You're not gonna actually go out and do anything. They've literally said it in the files. They're not gonna do anything. They're too tied up with consumerism and worried about things that don't mean anything. So they know you're not gonna do nothing. But if you follow any of the conspiracies, which I ain't gonna go too deep today, but they feed off negative energy, period, point blank. Whether you want to believe, oh, they walk amongst us or not, or David Icke is crazy and all that, they feed off the negative energy, which is why all the news is negative. So what better way than to literally keep telling you, yeah, all your suspicions is true. And here, we even let you see some of the files and what's going on, but your life ain't gonna change. You still gonna have to abide by the rules that we set. Oh man, what could we do? Now you wake up pissed off and fucked up every day mentally, feeding them the negative energy, the low vibration, but no actions being taken.
And even to the people that they might think like, well, I don't even pay attention to a lot of stuff that's going on. Like naturally, they can keep you in a low state based off of the processed food, based off of too much sugar consumption. A lot of other things still can keep your vibrations low. So people got to understand that intact too, in my opinion.
But look, now that we got a full house, Kali in the building,
Ninjas ain't never
niggas
on
ain't never on
time.
time.
Ooh.
Niggas ain't never on time.
Man.
I want to run down this before we go into the other topics. We got loads of topics today. I want to get everybody's review of that halftime show, man. Bad Bunny. They
For sure.
claim it was the highest ranked halftime performance over Mike Jack and over Kendrick Lamar.
Yep.
So what did everybody rank it? Was it good? Was it bad? Was you feeling it? Was you not? I seen Mace gave it a 4 out of 10. Kid Rock, he was outraged. They went and had their own MAGA performance with like 7 people
Oh, that's
there.
what that was about?
That was good.
Kid Rock was tripping. We were just talking about Kid Rock.
Yeah.
Ain't it crazy?
I was
We just talking about that's crazy.
So
yo.
look, I'll start with myself, and I'll probably give a take nobody would think I would give. I'm gonna honestly say the performance aspect of it might have been better than Kendrick's. I'm gonna be real. The performance, not the music.
Mhm.
I ain't gonna say the culture. The performance was crazy because I'm not a Bad Bunny fan. I don't know nothing about this dude other than I saw he was gonna wear a dress and I was outraged because of that. So thank God that he didn't. But the scenes that they had and the way they had the camera going and following him around from the sugar cane and
the bodega.
To the bodega. He actually had a heterosexual marriage, even though they had 2 guys grinding
by the car.
Yeah,
It was like, and you know they had to include that
He
community. So
automatically
I'm not even.
disqualified for me with that. You automatically ain't better than Kendrick when you throw that in there.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say this. Other than that, you saw people of all ethnicities up there. I saw a lot of Afros up there. I saw a lot of let's bring the people together. And a lot of people said, well, Bad Bunny came with love, Kendrick came with hate. His whole show was derived around destroying Drake. Bad Bunny was bringing people together. So I must say, I sat there with an objective eye, and I actually enjoyed the overall performance, even though I didn't know what the fuck he was saying. The music, trash. I don't know what he was saying. But the performance aspect and the energy, it was high energy to me. What y'all think?
I will say this. Off tops, I'm gonna agree with you with the visual. The visual was appealing. I love the fact that when they were climbing up the pole, that was basically how the power outlets it gets terrible out there in Puerto Rico. If you know anything, they are rolling out all the time out there. Ever since the hurricane happened, so there's a lot of truth to it. He shot out every country in South and North America, from all the way down to Chile, all the way up to Canada, bro. So he showed love to the darkest of the dark, to the lightest of the light. So that's the part about unity I agree with. I also did love the women dancing that had the khaki shorts and the white. Those were some baddies. That shows you when you're in South America, there's some beautiful women. The music itself was ass. The only time I appreciate Spanish music is if I'm in their culture, whether I'm on vacation with a coconut in my hand, turning up, vibing to the music. Because again, Exactly, a couple drinks. Because half of the niggas I know was on the Super Bowl cruise, and I know they was vibing to that type of music. I had no idea what they was talking about. You got to be within there. For the aspect of watching it for the Super Bowl, wrong dialect, because again, nobody knew what the hell they were saying. They should at least have the courtesy of putting the subtitles on for American consumers. That's what I feel. Other than that, it was cool. It is not up there with Michael Jackson, because Michael Jackson stood there for 5 minutes straight, people cheering. Does not go over what the icons of the West Coast when they did that so far. I'm talking about Snoop, Dre, and that's for the culture. It does not beat Kendrick because again, Kendrick murdered Drake. And again, he also had a twist of love with playing Luther. You get what I'm saying? So it's not all about hate. And then they had Uncle Sam in there with the, hey, bro, don't act like this. He was trying to throw his little controversial as for messages in there. So just like Bad Bunny, he had his messages about Puerto Rico, about the sugar canes and the slave trade. If you know about the slave trade, sugar cane, tobacco, that was one of the biggest profits in those Caribbean islands. So I do get that aspect of it. But again, let's just be real. For entertainment purposes, it was boo-boo. For the message, it was great.
All right, so I'm just gonna piggyback off of both takes. I agree with both. And right now, that whole woke movement, that's the wave right now. And so he merely rode the wave. So it from a cultural standpoint, if you're about culture, it might not be about yours, but you feel about unity, culture, all these things, then he rode the wave as he should have. And from that aspect, I'm with it. Otherwise, yeah, nigga, please. Me and him was watching it together. The homie was like, Rob, what's up? I was doing this. Like nodding. So, but I understand the impact.
Was you sober?
Absolutely.
You was sober? Yeah, nigga. You was doing this for some other shit. Yeah, that fourth shot kicked in.
Hey,
You want to put my nigga on blast?
What's this weed shit?
But I didn't really. Yeah, it was. As far as the overall act, yeah, that was cool. But me not understanding something, I'm not really gonna be that much invested in it. As far as like, because people said there was a lot of messages, a lot of things that could have been decoded, and like what he just made, the great point is that all the ICE stuff is going on, so everybody trying to fake preach unity. To me, I'm not saying Bad Bunny, but like you said, that was a good look for him and his brand and his image. You never know how they be trying to coerce people to what they should and shouldn't do in these halftime shows. And I want to say one thing too, another thing, comparison is the killer of all joy, man. Every time we do something, we got to compare it to what the next person did. If it was a great show, it was a great show, and the rest of them had great shows. If y'all liked his show, then cool. We don't have to go to him or who was better and this and that. Like, I didn't even understand it. I got to say Kendrick was better for me. So go ahead, Kylie.
What I want to know first thing is, where are we getting these numbers from? Because every year, it's the biggest year. And when did we even count Michael Jackson's number? Because out of nowhere, his is 133 now since Kendrick's, and then so now we have something to count his number based off of. But I don't even think they was really keeping track of that or throwing that out there as an award when that shit was even going on. So I feel like that's just some Rock Nation dude to just pat themselves on the back. Yeah, we got the highest rated, whatever. I think that's bullshit. I don't really.
But his wasn't the highest, was it?
It
No,
said
it
Bad
was. It
Bunny's,
says
it was
it was.
Kendrick's, then it's Bad Bunny's, and whoever's next year gonna be the highest
Kendrick's
again.
was
Yeah,
slightly, and then Bad Bunny's was slightly bigger than that. So they botting Super Bowl views now. But go ahead.
pretty much that's what they doing. Me personally, yeah, I didn't understand what bro was saying. I didn't really rock with it. I'm gonna be honest. Towards the end, me and my girl, I said, we going to the grocery store. We finna do the Sunday shopping, meal prep. I turned the shit off. I'm gonna keep it
Get out
100.
the way, yeah.
I turned it off. I'm like, I gotta take care of business, But what I'll say is the messaging was cool. That's really it for me. It's like,
Damn.
it's like with Kendrick's, I fuck with Kendrick for real. So I really watched it, tried to pick up on the messaging, have a take. With this one, I'm like, it's some fun shit. Niggas go, like you said, if you got a coconut in your hand, a Paloma, some tequila, you dancing around, you lit, it's cool, but I'm not turning that shit on in the whip.
Hey, I'm gonna be real. The contradictions on this Super Bowl performance was crazy. Because when Kendrick did his, all you saw was, we don't want messaging, we want music, we want fun, we want this. And now that dude came and did an all Spanish show and is surrounded by ICE and bringing the Hispanic culture together. Now, oh man, did you see the messages and the decoding and the sugar canes? Hold on, when Kendrick did it about black culture, it was a problem. So that lets you know it's still some racist going on surrounding black culture no matter what we do, because every other culture can come and put in secret code messages for their culture, and it's cool, and y'all depicting, and oh man, I never caught that, and this and that, and it's all good. We
like
do
it's
it.
breaking news or something like
it's
that.
an issue now. We don't want that at the Super Bowl.
So that led to my question. You asked, well, do you believe this is somewhat more about a culture? Because their culture will show up and show out. That's just the reality of it. So the Latin culture, whether you're a Negro or not, Latin culture of all shades, they're going to show up and show out. So a mass amount of that viewership was them, and then the others. We're others in this point at this in this juncture. So can we hold that against them because they showed up and showed out?
No, that's why I'm not even mad at it. I think the only people who mad at it is them like weird Kid Rock fans and shit. Like the white people who want the Super Bowl to be white because they was mad with Kendrick, they're gonna be mad with Bad Bunny. And I don't know, somebody actually posted something about Jay-Z, and ever since Rock Nation has taken control of the Super Bowl, it's been black and Hispanic artists predominantly. So I think white America is just upset. They're gonna be upset with anybody come up there if they not white, country, and rocking with Trump at this point. So that's why I'm not even mad at that. I think it's cool to do something for your culture. We did it last year. We had our messaging. They did it this year, and that's what it is. It's not really.
I just look at like I didn't care enough. I just looked at it like it wasn't for me. I don't understand. I don't understand the language. It wasn't for me. So I didn't really even, like you said, dive deep into it. So for the most part, man.
So I'm gonna say this.
I'm gonna say this.
I want to say.
I seen Chris Brown did tweet though and said they need me.
Hey, exactly.
Now we gonna get into that.
I'm gonna say this
that.
now. Chris Brown got to be next because I'm gonna say this. A lot of women that were saying if y'all can do all this stuff about ICE, y'all can let Chris Brown have a redemption. You know what I'm saying, with the incident he had with Rihanna.
Redemption. Let that go. The nigga was a kid.
Again, we gotta let it go. We can let it go. I'm talking about with the NFL powers that be, let him go. If Jay-Z
because he's tied to Rihanna.
I think it's different with that. Yeah, that's probably it. And if it is, it's probably over with for him. But I think it just goes back to what Rob was just saying earlier. Like the Hispanic community, they're gonna have a gang outlash. If you say it's trash, they're gonna kill you. They're gonna support it regardless. It could have been trash. It could have been, and not saying it was, but it could have been. They're gonna be like, nigga, that's fire.
You said it was trash, bro. You said you wasn't.
If it's trash, it's trash.
I said the performance. He did the thought that went to that was good. I didn't care. I didn't really listen to it. Nigga, I don't even know what the fuck the nigga talking about.
I'm gonna be honest.
Nigga.
I'm speaking from an objective viewer standpoint. Not what I personally enjoy. Of course, I'm gonna personally enjoy Kendrick, but his performance was more stale to me than Bad Bunny's. That's just what it is. Just the energy I received from just looking at the screen, it was a higher vibration coming from Bad Bunny for whatever reason.
I think they kind of, to a certain degree, they didn't have the same messaging. They did in a way, but it was two different approaches. I think, again, Kendrick was more militant. He was more revolutionary. We coming in here to fuck everything up and rebuild. Bad Bunny was more like we can fight hate with love, which that approach is always going to be more accepted by the mass compared to let's burn this industry down from the inside
because you
out.
coming more to party.
It's
like he did his regular performances. That's what he do. That's all he did.
What I wanted to ask y'all was because Chris Brown did say it's safe to say that they need me. I seen a tweet though that said with the last two Super Bowl performances being Kendrick, being Bad Bunny, and the messaging that they've displayed in this, people are feeling like the precedent from this point forward will now be Super Bowl performances with encrypted messaging and a deeper messaging. Do you think that Chris Brown has to do that? And if he does, do you think he can even compete on the level of these Super Bowl performers?
What? Chris Brown will have the best Super Bowl performance, I want to say, almost of all time, next to Mike Jack if he performs. Can't nobody get up there, do all them flips, break dance, clown dance, crump dance, sing on cue, come from the ceiling, the sky, and had a whole crowd rocking to every word like Chris Brown. And it's going to be in L.A., Chris Brown, he's not from LA, but he's been here since a kid.
Yeah, he banging Boston.
He's banging Boston. He banging Boston. So he on the B team. Chris Brown is the only option for LA, period. Like, it don't get no bigger than that. Every year, it's got bigger, it's got bigger, it's got bigger. Who is going to be bigger than Chris Brown in LA?
Nobody.
Pause. Come on, you gay.
No, I'm just saying, who's going to be bigger than Chris Brown?
That Bad Bunny shit?
No, that's you.
That Bad Bunny shit rubbing off on this
See,
nigga.
he don't like it when it's on him, though.
That Bad Bunny shit rubbing off on this nigga.
No, I agree with you. I think at this point, it has to be Chris Brown. Right now, where we at, he is like the face of it right now. He's at that perfect age where he can attract the young folks and attract the older folks. And he has that mixture of catalog where he can get you to dance, he can get you to sing, he can get you to cry, he can get you to get up and want to be unity. You know what I'm saying? He touches all type of genre. And on top of that too, if he wants to bring out features, he can bring out anybody.
Man.
Again, he can bring out anybody from pop culture to hardcore rap.
Yeah.
He got a lock, man. At this point, bro, it has to be solidified. Chris Brown's next.
I don't think you have to have a message going forward with the Super Bowl. I just think that's just
I forgot about
I just think that's who Kendrick is, and I just think at the times that we're in right now, it might have been good for him to do that. Like I said, to make him be in a better space, as far as when it comes to Bad Bunny. But I think Kendrick was on whatever he was on, because he has messages in all his music. He's full of substance. Yeah,
Kendrick came to destroy Drake.
I'm not saying every artist can do it. I'm just saying at the end of the day,
It could just be fun.
y'all niggas just nigga. I forgot my point.
Well, I was gonna say, well, Usher.
Kendrick don't let a nigga finish what he said.
Kendrick came to destroy Drake, cause like we got to stop acting like it was all about the messaging. He came to destroy Drake.
But also
the
too,
messaging was the extra croutons on top of the salad, but he came to destroy
but
Drake.
Usher didn't
Drake
have a
was
message.
already-
He came to body Drake.
Drake
man.
was already
I was-
destroyed.
I was
No,
gonna
he
say
came
Usher,
to put
but
the
Usher
icing
came
on
in
it.
with the stripper pose and the skating thing, so that wasn't really political. It was just him repping the A and how their culture is out there. So I don't think Chris Brown necessarily need a message. I think he can just be himself and just have a great time and party.
You know what I think he'll do? I think he might, like he said, on some redemption, he might do the whole domestic violence thing.
That's
Oh,
great.
wow, hold on, wait a minute.
They gonna have a Lambo out there on stage. Yeah, niggas fighting in the Lambo. That's wild.
So
Hell no.
I want to say,
If you do that, what's the number for domestic violence?
wow.
Viewers discretion advised. If you're involved with
Don't do
domestic
Chris
violence,
like
call
that.
this number. Then they invade. Come on, bro.
He just might.
And this is exactly why they don't want to put Cuz up there.
Right,
Because niggas will never let a nigga live shit down.
But so look. My thing is, if Chris Brown perform, come on, man, that's gonna be monumental. That's the best way to describe it. It is going to be monumental. Now, for business purposes, we know why he's not up there because of what you just said. White America and conservatives alike, they're not going to let him live it down.
I think his niggas not letting him live it down.
Nobody is.
I think white people don't even give a
what I'm
fuck.
saying, and we had the discussion off camera before. Black people, contrary to popular belief, are extremely conservative as a community. So, agreed. Again, conservative people. We're included in that, whether you go with it or not. We're a very conservative people. With that being said, I think people overthink things. And this woke movement, everybody wanted to try to seem conscious, aware, smart. And it shit come off fake. That's why, for myself, I can't stand that queen, king talk. Hey, man, my name is Roderick.
I overstand.
I overstand.
Grand Rising.
Nah.
Grand Rising get you blocked.
Oh, man.
What the fuck is Grand Rising? Grand Rising get you blocked.
At
I don't
that point,
know
I think
though,
you a
man.
shyster.
Because they say good morning is more like, nigga, you morning something.
You
Top of the AM.
So that's why I say top of the
Top
AM.
of the clock.
I say top of the morning. Anybody know me? Top of the morning.
Wake your game up.
I agree. I read that about morning. When you look up what morning is, that is bad. So I'm aware of that. But that Grand Rising shit, I automatically think
Grand Rising King, yeah, that shit crazy.
Nigga, you
Especially when the
a
female say it.
Oh God. Hey,
I ain't even mad at it. Call me a king.
Bitch like the incense.
You know, niggas conditioned to be called niggas too much. They don't want to hear nobody call them a king.
Nigga feel uncomfortable with saying it.
No, it just come off real disingenuous. And when
It's
some
too
shit-
fake.
it's
Like, you don't even
fake,
talk like
man.
that.
Or you
Yeah,
can use the
it's
word
fake.
negus, you know what I'm saying? Negus, that's king too as well.
Now
Niggas
you
is
in block
kings.
using that with me.
Nah,
Niggas
so
is
dumb.
I know you just trying
Hey, look,
shit.
before we get off the Super Bowl, one thing I did notice and I didn't hear anything about were the Super Bowl commercials. And that was almost as popular as the Super Bowl itself in the past, where companies were literally paying over $1 million to get a 10-second slot. And there was no memorable commercials to me other than one that caught my eye and made me say, what the f is going on? And that was that Ring ad where they said, oh, if you lost your pet, you can get this new Ring camera that we're giving away for free. Remember, anything they ever give away for free does harm to you. The only thing you can get free in this world is a motherfucking flu shot. That's word.
We know they injecting.
Look, that's word to you know who. But anyways, that ring cam supposed to have facial recognition of your dog. And then you hit the thing, and then every ring cam in the neighborhood starts to look for your dog. Really what it is supervising you 24/7. Soon as you do some shit and they trying to find you, they're going to hit the button. Every ring cam is going to recognize your face on any block you own. It's going to alert the authorities. Welcome to the Minority Report.
Big brother.
Was that a real commercial with the victims of the Epstein files? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So that commercial where all the women came out and said, "I want to tell my truth."
I thought they was.
Oh yeah. No, that was real.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say this. I think to the point now, because now it's a 30-second slide. I think now people are getting hip to that's too much money for that type of slide. If you're like, I remember back in the day, not even back in the day, a couple years ago, big movies like Marvel, they used to have a gang of slides during the Super Bowl to get you hyped up for the movies. I think now with Netflix, shout out to straight streaming or just YouTube now alone, they're just doing releases on YouTube or on their own streaming site where they don't need to spend that much money on the Super Bowl ad. Because at this point now, it's a waste of money to spend $30 million for 30 seconds just to promote something that's going to already make money, again, if you're a big brand.
I agree with that because I think, especially back then, we would actually watch the commercials. I think now people are like, let me get up and go do something. I'm not even watching it, or niggas see the commercial and immediately go to the phone. So you can get, I think Short is 100% correct with that. You can get more advertisement from a social media ad or your own website or drama compared to those commercial spaces, because I didn't pay attention. I think even Drake dropped the commercial and nobody said nothing. So the commercials is dead because TV is dead. The Super Bowl was whack. Seattle put BTA to the shit was trash.
Yeah, I fell asleep during the whole first half. And like you said, but if the game was good,
it'd been different.
A nigga wouldn't be trying to lead to see nothing else. It was too trash. So nigga didn't even care about the commercials or nothing.
All right, let's switch gears, right? J. Cole, The Fall Off. It's officially out. He dropped. I did not listen to both discs. It's a double disc. I know it's streaming now, but it's basically an A side and a B side. I pretty much only got through the A side. And I'm going to go against what the popular review is now of, oh, J. Cole is trash. He fell off. It's this, it's that. It was hot to me. He was rapping. The beats were good. The substance was J. Cole-ish, saying he's the best. One track that caught my ear and made me appreciate this, and it actually made me upset at J. Cole for backing out the beef yet again, because I thought, damn, what if he went at Kendrick like this? Now, I don't... Poor thing.
Yeah,
poor thing. I don't know if he got beef with somebody in North Carolina, but
that's what they saying. Yeah.
He calling out fades and put the gun down, run me my fade. You live to see another day. If I take an L, I won't feel no way. But that third verse, that punk bitch verse,
crazy.
Imagine if he came at Kendrick and goes, ooh, punk bitch. And I'm like, woo, that remind me of the Jay Mills fuck you verse on Making the Band that they had to cut out the show. So you can go look that up on YouTube right now. He had a verse and the whole entirety of the verse was just saying fuck you in different ways to, I believe it was E-Ness. Fire, one of the best battle verses ever. Made Diddy damn near leave the room. J. Cole had a verse like that on that song. So I was feeling the album. I don't know about the second half of it. I can't attest to that because I didn't listen. Maybe they did.
The second half is better than the first half, in my opinion. And so y'all didn't, and I just wanted to ask y'all this, Viral and Kylie. So y'all didn't think he was talking about Drake or Kendrick?
No.
This time around,
I'm just saying, because this is, I told y'all this is the way he raps, and y'all was on him about the first four things.
No, I think most of these songs was like, at least the first track, the first record or the first side was like storytelling and shit. Like a lot of it was him telling stories or talking about how he can't necessarily connect in certain ways no more. To me, I didn't really get him throwing shots besides the poor thing, but when I read into that, it was supposedly about somebody from North Carolina. He was talking about his homie who passed away from, HIV. I don't know if y'all caught that. He was telling her, he was doing a lot in there. But it wasn't really, to me, it was no like personal shots that I picked up towards Kendrick or nobody.
You talking about the gay homie?
So I like your point. I like the point you made. I like the point you just made about the album. The album was, I'm a listen to like what J. Cole said. He said, you got to listen to something more than once before you judge the tape, because that's how people is fucking up hip hop. And I believe that's true, because people be like, oh, I heard on 3 songs and I turned the shit off and it was trash. Like, but I liked it what he did. He paid a lot of homage to a lot of rappers. Like he did the he rapped backwards on he talked about everything like as if he started from his life now and basically went backwards. Like he did the Nas thing. The fall off is inevitable, I believe. That's the name of the song. And then he did
the Boosie sample was crazy.
he did the Boosie sample. He did some Eminem like Stan type stuff. So J. Cole got in his bag. I just think with him, for one, he didn't make no club bangers, in my opinion. He didn't really do nothing like that. Even though in the era of hip hop, you didn't always have to do that. But I think in this day and age, for it to be a complete body of work, he has to make something for the idiots also. And I just think J. Cole's more fan base is more a reflection of how he is. Like if you're not a person like J. Cole, in my opinion, or a real rap person, you're not going to really care about his music like that.
And one thing I did appreciate was the melodies. J. Cole getting that melodic bad is similar to Drake. It make you like the song even more. I caught myself, I was hitting the notes. I don't know, it's just something about having melodies on a song that make the song just hit harder. You listen to it short?
Now, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I was more anticipated for LMA album. I bumped her album this weekend. I know y'all gonna kill me in the comments.
Did you listen to the album?
No, bro, but you said melodies. That's why I just said LMA. That's why I was bumping her album.
Once again, I didn't listen to it. I'm gonna listen to it this evening.
So yeah, I think for me, I had an initial listen. I did listen to both sides. I think I liked the first record compared to the second one. I don't think it was really that bad. I've seen him getting a lot of hate for being anticlimactic. I think that's always been J. Cole. So at this point, if you're complaining because he's not exciting enough, I think you're just asking for him to do something that he's never going to do. He's never going to get out there and, puff his chest out and do the extras. He might do it a little bit here and there, but that's not really him. I think the first side, he really got back to J. Cole, like the Friday Night Lights, when he was producing his own shit, doing his own thing. A lot of the songs are that. I think that's why people maybe don't connect with it, because for so much time, he's been on like other people's production and beats, and now he kind of went back. But I don't think it's bad. And I also like the whole rollout thing he's doing, driving in a Honda, because that's what he did for Forest Hill Drives. If y'all remember, he went to people's houses, dropped off the mixtape. He's doing the grassroots shit. The J. Cole, I'm humble, I'm rich, but I don't need to show it kind of shit.
I don't know if I feel that though, because you're not that J. Cole anymore, bro. You're one of the most famous, notable MCs in the game. So trying to play this I'm humble route, days is over with. Because I seen because I seen the meme.
It's not over for him though.
I don't know. Did you see the meme? Remember the homeless dude who was back in the chain? Nigga got up and got in his Benz. That's what J. Cole doing now. He's driving in a Honda. You got a Lambo at home, nigga. Stop it, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about,
driving
man?
in a Honda because it's more so like nostalgia for him. It's more reflecting of these was the type of things he was doing or the conversations he was having back then, and now he's at where he's at. And J. Cole, as famous as he is, he still can ride his bike in New York without getting swarmed like an average artist can. Like he still can walk outside and still go places. But I liked the second CD the best to me. He had the Fall Off is Inevitable, the Old Dog. He had the P.D. Pablo reference on there. P.D. Pablo. He had it's a song called I Love Her Again. He had some bangers on there to me. You just got to really marinate on it.
Drop that humble shit, bro.
Hey, but let me ask you
don't
this.
rap humble, drop that humble shit, bro.
So that's what I was getting at. Take the music out of it. It's the image. You came out this way, but what you've been, whether you listen to J. Cole's music, if you're privy to him, that's why I spoke to that a couple weeks ago. The man has a conscious image. But I understand what you're saying. So for somebody that's real, like my man, myself, all of us, hey, man, you got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And that's what I believe the problem really is. It's not a matter of his quality of music. The quality that's there. That's not the question. It's, hey, what are you? You banging or you not banging?
What makes him not actually? Some people that's actually humble. What makes him not be humble?
I'm not saying he's
I'm gonna tell you why. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you. Somebody that knows him came out and said he's not this humble guy y'all think he is. Well, really, it's his op. But he knows him. I don't know if they was friends and fell out, but he was explaining about how when he first came out, he wanted that limelight. He wanted that top spot. He was actually whining when people wasn't reacting to his music the way he wanted to. So he's like, this whole humble image is because he can't be the tough guy. You can't be the super rich, flashy, fly guy. You already said that's not you. So he has to be the humble guy by default, because other than that, there's no identity to identify him by.
So I think it's a character. Go ahead.
I disagree with that because for one, we saying the tough guy. He never pretended to be the tough guy. And for two, I'm not listening to the nigga op about who he's supposed to be. And for three, Cole has been the same person for the most part. And we say tough. What do we consider tough? Because a lot of these rappers don't be tough. At least we know J. Cole done got cracking on Diddy, which a lot of these niggas was terrified of the nigga about. And he talk about squabbling shit. So for him not to, what makes him not be who he says he is?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying he's embellishing that role a little too much.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is we all know you're a multimillionaire, bro. You're a world famous rapper. You played basketball in South Africa. You dig what I'm saying? You're not that humble, bro. If you want to be humble, there's other ways you can be humble on the level that he's at, where he can open up a community center for children, where he can.
That makes you humble?
No, what I'm saying is this: when you at a certain level, dropping off CDs out your trunk is not humble, bro. You're past that.
That's
You're
not-
This is a market employee. This is what Nip
he's on his
did.
David Goggins shit. He's on his David Goggins shit, bro.
This what Nip did
Don't ever
when he
do that.
sold his CD for $1,000, and he was trying to find a new way of revolutionizing the game and making a profit, going from artist straight to fan. That's what J. Cole's doing. They're getting raped to death by streaming. So no artists want to stream. All artists want to go directly to fans. So what I'm gonna do? Hey, I'm gonna go get my Honda that I first came up with and drive across country and take pictures. Come on, bro, stop
I
it.
don't disagree that it's a market employee, but I think why it works so good is because he kind of just used himself as the market employee, where it's like a lot of people will do marketing that's completely 180 from who they actually are and it doesn't stick. I think J. Cole in the beginning, from whatever his op says, he's trying to be the tough guy, the rich, flashy guy. I think that's very true. He probably was. And I think a lot of people start off that way, but a lot of people really don't want to do those things and they find themselves being somebody they don't want to do. I think he might be one of the only rappers who just say, you know what, that's really not me. Let me sit back and just do this situation. And I think it worked better for him because he's able to take what he has as himself and market it. It's kind of like us up here. We're just being ourselves. We do market. There is a promotion aspect to everything, but we're not selling somebody something that we aren't really, you know, who we aren't really are. I think he does have a lot of money, got a lot of resources, but I do think that compared to, from what we see, compared to other people, he's living in his truth, which is being humble.
It's just crazy to me because if he would have said, hey, I'm doing a meet and greet, you can come buy my CDs, niggas would have nothing to say about it. But since he chose to do damn near the same thing, but he wanted to drive and however he decided to do it, it's like, oh, he's faking whatever he's doing. So I don't know, man.
I ain't saying he faking. I'm just
You
saying
said-
at
you said
the
you
level.
need-
I'm saying at the
everybody-
level you at.
Why
this
do-
trying to be? Let me go jump back in my Honda, like to get connected and all of that. We know, bro. You're rich. You ain't got to do that. You ride the train. You ride your bike. All that's cool. You could do your meet and greet. Go get you a black Escalade, blacked out, and drive around and do it that way. You
That's
don't want to
but
be in that
that's
Honda,
what
bro.
you want him to
that's
do.
a part of
You project. This nigga projects so fucking much,
bro.
because
That's a
of what?
part of the plug.
No,
bro.
don't.
I
Nigga,
agree- and I
he's
don't
in a
agree with
Honda.
this nigga.
I don't, I'm driving, but I don't have to do what y'all want me to do because everybody else,
So
because
look,
every
you just
celebrity.
start throwing him a lifeline.
Hey,
No,
so-
'cause
Byron, I agree.
No, I don't care because
So, you
every,
know he capping.
every celebrity get to this point. Oh, I got to be in a black van now.
No.
I got to do this. I got to do that.
Yes.
It's like, no, I don't, nigga. I'm doing it whatever the fuck I want to
So
do.
Why
what-
would you want to be in that old
And a
fucked
beat up Honda.
Honda?
Exactly,
That don't
bro.
make sense.
How you know it was
How
beat
did
up?
that make you, nigga? Go look at it.
All right, so Pete.
She giving a take and didn't even see.
I
it.
did.
First of all, no one wants to do tedious work like that to drive around doing that type of
so
thing.
look, so
Go ahead.
You know where the cynicism comes from? I know for a fact, I'm not being facetious with you. I know we've all read 48 Laws of Power. It talks about this, about people playing things up. And sometimes you have to play it up, but there's times where you could play it up too much. It's not that that's not who you are, but again, you embellish. And when people sense that now it's an act, that's where the cynicism comes from. I do believe he's authentically being himself. It's a marketing thing. All things, it's all real. The naysayers, they just, hey, bro, you playing this goody two-shoe shit up too much, my nigga. I'm tired
It's ridiculous.
of it. I'm tired
And
of
to
it.
say that was
okay. It's like okay, right? Like this, like you said, but you just say he's a conscious person, right?
He is.
Cameron just came out and basically saying he got smoked with J. Cole. He got smoked with J. Cole because J. Cole been telling him he gonna give him a verse, but J. Cole basically was saying I gotta be in the right mindset or I gotta be a certain way to give you the best verse I can give you. So he been telling him for months and months, and Cameron basically like, fuck it, nigga, like you on some bullshit.
Now, but Cameron did something for him.
I
And
understand
the verse was supposed to
But
be
my
the
point-
payment.
but-
and it's like, bro, you know, I'm conscious. I got to get on the right frequency to give you the verse,
So
my
you
nigga.
playing with me. You
Like, come on,
playing-
stop
you-
playing,
you
bro.
playing with-
That's how Cameron take it as you playing, but he like
That
next
nigga
time,
playing,
I'm
bro.
gonna give it to you when I want to
You
give it to
traveling
you.
across country with a double disc.
And that's what I'm
Fuck
trying to
is you
get.
talking
So what I'm
about?
saying, the business is the business. At the end of the day, is this, bro? That was shit was a marketing scheme. Bro, and I know you love that. I feel like he's on that David Goggins shit where he's embellishing a little too much of like, all right, bro, I get that
Wait
you're
a
trying to
minute,
do.
what's wrong with Goggins?
I know.
He's a Goggins hater.
No,
He's a
bro.
Goggins
I'm
hater.
saying it where
David Goggins.
I'm not saying it. I love David Goggins.
Goggins
for
put
what
in
he
the
talk-
most work, but he said
What I'm-
Goggins do everything for content.
He does. At this point, he does,
This nigga
bro.
was doing it before
Nigga
content.
running with no knee cartilage.
Thank you, bro. Like,
Before
Nigga
content
Goggins like-
existed.
Viral. Again,
Before
a
content
millionaire is
existed.
not going to want to drive a beat up Honda by choice and record it and post it that, hey, I'm doing this because I'm humble. Bro, this is a marketing
Well,
scheme.
you guys are saying
Okay.
this. What are you
Go
talking
ahead,
about
Connie.
though? What is him? Oh, I'm driving this because I'm humble. He's not saying because I'm humble. Nigga, you know I got money, nigga.
Then that's the
So-
point. Why
so-
drive that and you know you got bread?
Because
That don't make
this
sense.
is for me,
You want
it's
the
not
image.
for you.
It's not for him, man. It's for the image, man.
You already said that. You don't make music.
Right. Hey, look, and I'm gonna keep it real. Nah, go ahead, Colin, because you've been waiting.
No, go ahead.
No,
I
go
already-
ahead.
I already lost what I. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because they went into the David Goggins shit. Okay, look, I'm gonna say this. The hate that he's getting is 100% because he dropped out the beef. He's getting tried by everybody because he dropped out the beef. If he don't drop out that beef, there's no way in the world Simba is making a J. Cole diss song. Talking about, I think he dissing me. No, niggas think they could try you now. Cameron, how long he been waiting for that verse? He wasn't tripping. You backed out the beef. Guess what? Now you're going to court, nigga. All this shit happening because he dropped out the beef.
Cameron was tripping, though.
Niggas saying your album trash because you dropped out the beef. And they don't want to hear you rapping about being the best and dissing some nobody in North Carolina with 3 verses and asking him for a fade when Kendrick bombed on you and you apologize.
Viral. It's the
But this-
same.
but this-
It's the
but
same
this-
situation
but this
when
what y'all-
somebody tests you and you see everybody the whole school watch and you don't. You turn that fade down. Now everybody think you a punk, so everybody tests you.
Y'all
So now
bingo.
they kick you when
Y'all
you
getting
down.
on my
Bingo.
nerves with this fucking beef shit.
Bingo.
This shit is tired.
Blame J. Cole. He should have dropped out.
It's so
Blame
tiring.
Cole.
But
It's
these
exhausting.
niggas don't even pay attention that a lot of those songs he spoke from first, second, third person
Yeah.
from different other people's perspectives. So niggas just think he's just rapping, not even knowing he's speaking as some of his friends that's talking to him in some of those tracks. So all I'm gonna say is,
J. Cole, you got a friend. Come take him around in your Honda. You know?
for sure. Yeah, but you trying
Ride
to
bikes and all that shit.
Yeah, I don't care, but you sit here talking. I don't want to hear you say nothing good about the nigga now because you've been killing this nigga for weeks. And now you talking about, well, the album was fire, actually. And he
can't objectively
and the
listen.
nigga is talking the same way he been talking on every track. This is why our first question I asked you and Kylie was, who is he talking about now?
He's
Because
talking about
every
some
time-
nigga in North
Every time he
Carolina.
said something in a track, you niggas equated to Drake and Kendrick.
No, what the details. He literally said he's talking about somebody in North
Bruh, and
Carolina.
more and more song, he's talking crazy. And
I said I didn't listen to the whole album.
You
So
said you
when I
listened to the
listened
first
to it,
one?
yes.
He's talking crazy. And
What did he say? Give me a
line.
line.
Give me a line. Stop
That-
using my
yeah,
own
exactly,
shit on
exactly,
me,
nigga.
This nigga, use your
Hey,
own
this
shit,
nigga
nigga.
cap.
48 laws, 48.
In that part.
Mirror your opponents.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Hey, but look, I'm gonna say this. You know what? Let's move on from the J. Cole. Your boy is getting a lot of flack, Russel. Mr. Independent himself. Mr. Don't sign to a label. Mr. I'm doing it out my backyard. Mr. Go straight to the fans. He did not sign a record deal to my knowledge. To my knowledge, he signed
It's a distribution.
deal. One key thing that he said, the second he signed the deal, went to sleep, woke up, his music was on 50 different stations, 50 different sites. So that lets you know it's not all about the talent, it's about the connection. As long as you got the connections, they're gonna get your product seen and heard, like we said on this podcast all day. But yeah, what y'all think about that move? Did he sell out?
First, shout out to Russel. He really putting on for the Bay. He over at Richmond High, Kennedy High, El Cerrito. He over there doing it, putting on for the Bay. Did the tailgate thing. So that's legendary. We're going to have to talk about him, regardless if we feel he got some corny raps or not. We're going to have to talk about him in 10, 15 years about him really putting on for up north. So shout out to Russel for that. Number 2, he did say months and months ago that if a label brought him the proper deal, with the proper control and creative control, he would take the deal, and he's not against the label. So I do want to put that out there for people saying that he sold out. He said that if a label approached him with the proper deal, he would take it. And I think that's what he did. Do I think that, I think in today's time, there is no independent. That's just my thing. Chance the Rapper, independent. All these people, independent. They have a distribution deal, which is still this damn near the same thing. It's not a 360, but you're signed to the label. You're getting all the label perks, you're getting a promotion, you're getting placed on the Spotify playlist, you're getting the social media, all of those things.
You getting the ads and everything else.
You're on a label. It's just a way for them to keep that connectivity with the fans of I'm independent, I'm still getting it out the trunk. But in reality, these niggas are signed to the label. That's just the new label deal is we distribute your shit and you take what you take, on the back end, but it's still a deal with the
that
label.
was crazy.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say that.
Take what you take on the back end for a deal is
I'm
nuts.
gonna say this though. At first, when I first heard it, I'm like, man, if he got a distribution deal, that's cool. But then I thought about what he's dealing with and the lane he's jumped in right now. Because for one, Russel has came out before and said Jay tried to sign him prior to this deal right now and brought him a shitty deal where he wasn't gonna make no money. Basically tried to fuck him over in the beginning. So then you come back out and then Jay took that back and said, well, if you didn't have that conversation, we wouldn't be sitting at this table. But to go back to the J. Cole album, J. Cole also said, I'm finally independent. I'm fresh out of slavery. If anybody knows, J. Cole was signed to Rock Nation.
Or it was.
Then on top of that, the man is being mentioned in a lot of things. So, but Jay was out. But I'm just saying, you got to tread lightly. Because Jay ain't letting shit just go, in my opinion. You done ran out here, you said all that about with your deal and all that. Now he damn near brought you up under to keep you close. So it could be, you never know. We'll see how, hopefully I'm wrong, but we'll see how it play out down the line.
That's a cold way to look at it because he said a lot of the quiet parts out loud. Because usually you're not supposed to talk about the contracts. That's supposed to be behind the scenes. Now you come let the world know, hey, Jay tried to fuck me over with a slave deal, and this is Jay supposed to be the man of the people. On top of that, like you said, J. Cole just let it be known, hey, that was a slave deal. Rock Nation has 1 billion lawsuits. They got Nicki Minaj crashing out on them every other day. They just hit her with a cease and desist. So it's a lot of things going on. And to wake up and say, man, I woke up on 50 sites overnight. Was kind of crazy just to say. What you think?
I'm gonna say this also too. I love Russell music. He's also talked about being independent. He's all pro about, hey, I'm from Vallejo, where the first city to go bankrupt, and he'll tell you like I'm getting out the mud. So for Jay to want to sign him for the 360 deal, Lil Russell wasn't as big as he is right now. Lil Russell has gotten big off of social media alone, off of ads alone. It's been times where you're listening to music on YouTube, his song will come up as an ad, and then to go to another music. Lil Russell did.
Do you know when he tried to sign him?
When did he try to sign? Was it
No, I'm saying like before, because you said he wasn't as big. He was already.
Oh, come on,
he was,
bro.
I'm not trying to say no bullshit. I'm asking. You said he wasn't as big.
Well, no,
Lil
Russell actually got hits though.
He was going viral.
He was going viral, but let's just be real. But now I'm talking about Russell. Now Lil Russell got TikTok music. What I'm trying to say is like now he's a lot more mainstream. I'm not saying he's mainstream, but a lot of more of his songs is more mainstream and more pervy to like social media. Kids are dancing to him, going hyphy to up in the Bay now than they were, let's just say 6-7 years ago.
So you wouldn't consider Lil Russell doing David Goggins shit?
No, due to the fact that Lil Russell is still in touch and he's never been promoting this whole I got money in this. He's still dressed.
All he do is preach about being independent. And the first chance you got, the nigga giddied up and got on it.
No.
Signing something, nigga.
Again.
This nigga, I ain't never seen that nigga so happy in my motherfucking life.
Because
and like bro just said, nigga giving every time something happened, he giving a new detail about it.
No, what I'm saying.
Like you ain't even letting this shit.
No, what I'm saying.
You ain't even letting it unfold.
No, what I'm saying.
The nigga telling your dumb ass, don't go to work, nigga. Don't go fuck with nobody that got more than you. Get it yourself, nigga.
I think what he's saying is
signed, nigga, I'm out of here. Let's music on next Friday. Nigga, I told everybody I'd be the nigga in the hood that ain't going nowhere. Nigga, I got that check and I was gone.
You know what I take this as?
Hey, Lil Russell, Uncle Willie.
No, that's Uncle Elroy, man. Uncle Elroy, excuse me.
So what I take this as is one of those never say never things. Because I understood what his premise was, the message was, but it's contradiction. And again, people will hold you to what you say. So again, say what you mean what you say. Bottom line. Now, from a business standpoint, it's an opportunity. I can't knock you. Damn, what the hell we talking about?
Right.
'Cause we sitting here. The other people sitting there while you making moves. Am I going to knock you for it? However, as a person who has dignity and I believe in, say what you mean, what you say. And I think people, whether they live by it or not, most people would like to believe that's the standard they live by. That's what they're holding him to. That's it.
The only reason why I say he needed to take that deal, only reason why is because he's still from the West Coast. Even though he's from the Bay, we as the West Coast don't have unity like that. We're not bumping his music out there to promote it on the radio. So he has to do what he needs to do to get his music out there. Again, Russel makes really, really great music. Again, he's still going to have that humble image. I don't think his image is going to change. I think he had to change business-wise because, again, he's still considered, in my eyes, a regional rapper.
Let me ask y'all this. Is Jay doing this strategically because of all the things surrounding his name? Because I'm sitting back looking at, because his name coming up in the Epstein files.
Yeah.
Right. He showed up at
what Diddy did.
I thought about the same thing.
He showed up at the Super Bowl with the game needs me shirt on. What do that mean? Like, we need you, don't lock you up type shit. Not saying he's guilty. I'm just speculating that things that Jay has been doing. He's been talking to reporters now, smiling, taking pictures, where usually Jay like, hey, back up, no pictures, don't even talk to you, right? His Uber, his black car showed up, lady sat there, talked with everybody. It's just, you're seeing a different side of Jay than
They're probably
normal.
telling him, hey, you need to start being in the mix more again. All that being secretive and hiding yourself and moving a certain way. Because then you seen a clip just come out with how they fuck up Jay Driver. You see
that's what I'm saying. His driver late.
Now all of a sudden they got videos, people trying to question him and stuff. Usually he's straight to the car. Like,
facts.
So now all of a sudden.
No, I think that he's gotten to a point where like he don't come down from the hill. So I think him signing Russel is kind of showing him or showing people that, hey, I'm not as mainstream as people think. I got my ear to the streets. I know niggas who are out here independent. And I'm bringing him up. I'm still helping out the community, et cetera, et cetera. I feel like that's what he's trying to prove because we know him as this like godlike hip hop figure. You know, Gilly said, nigga, don't even come kick it with us at the Rock Nation brunch. Like he be with the white niggas. So it's like he don't even want to. I feel like he has to come back down now at this point in time because, especially with social media and the way it works, it's like you kind of gotta connect with people for them to fuck with you because we don't really know Jay no more. We just know he got a bunch of bread, right? He rich. He got a badass wife. Kids, that's all we know. We don't really, we haven't seen him come down and talk to nobody on the curb or go talk to the independent nigga. Even him dissing a nigga for the deal and then bringing him back again, it's some shit that we wouldn't expect Jay-Z to do.
Right, because even when you analyze that, what makes you double back now?
Man, I was just thinking that.
What makes you come back? What changed so much that you see in this person to say, okay, I want to help you out now because I needed the help the first time and you didn't want to help. So now, and you got everything you need. You have money, like you said, you got the women, you got the lifestyle, you have the reputation. What changed that you felt like you had to come back and correct this wrong?
Right. What did Russel do that was different?
Outside of him talking negative about you, then y'all sat at the round table and you told him basically, like, this is me. If you didn't speak up on this stuff, like you way ahead of this nigga's time to not know how you moving or not. And why would you even give a fuck? If I didn't sign a nigga the first time, you don't want to sign my contract, I'm not doubling back.
Right. It's not like he did something that was super crazy as far as numbers wise or music wise or public wise. That was like, oh yeah, I gotta go get him. It was really out the blue. Russel is low key a people's favorite. So you gonna get crazy love if you come down off of the high heel and put your arm around him and co-sign him. So to me, it looks like he's trying to gain favor with the people because if you read social media, people want to turn on Jay. They waiting. They're waiting on the 50 doc. They already saying he guilty. So what better to do than fuck that? I ain't going the Diddy route. I ain't finna be railroaded by my own people. I need to get ahead of this public opinion.
And think about the influence right now on the East Coast. Y'all think 50 has stronger influence, especially when it comes to this media space and stuff like that, than Jay does right now?
100%.
So this is what I'm getting at though. But you come grab somebody from the West Coast, and now you get a big demographic of us that's going to
support Jay
because you came and grabbed one of ours. So and then on top of that, it's like a lot of people more so know you on the East Coast. So a lot of things is probably going on behind closed doors that we don't know, and hopefully he ain't doing nothing. But we'll see how it plays out.
So, I mean, because one would constitute this as conspiracy. So from a conspiracy standpoint, we would agree that Jay-Z's not stupid, right?
We know he's sharp.
So this is strategic for obvious reasons. Meaning, and don't think he wasn't prepared for this because, like I said, I was not highly invested into this Diddy stuff. But over the years, it's been the R. Kelly, it's been the Weinsteins, Cosby, etc. You don't think they knew he was coming? Because I sat back and said, you know they coming for him at some point. They going, whether it's true or not, his name gonna be put in something. So if I, as a just regular schmeckler, know this, you don't think he and his people know this, especially if he actually is involved, meaning I'm going to cover my tracks. Now, who am I going to use? It just happened to be Russel.
Can I tell you something? And I'm glad you said that. I think you used the wrong name. His other predecessors like Def Jam, what happened to him? Fell off. You dig what I'm saying? Suge Knight with Death Row fell off. All his predecessors, Diddy, fell off. He's looking at it as a game of chess. All my pieces that are around me that came up with me that were the logo or a mogul for hip hop has all fell down some way. Who's next? I'm next. I'm so high up now, I'm no longer relatable. Like you said, now I got to come down with the people so people can feel like protect me now because I was so high up in my hiatus. Now that all these accusations come, who's going to really support Jay? Now, we'll support Beyonce because she does, she got the whole BI. She's still performing and things like that. But nobody's really feeling like we need to support Jay. We don't say we need to protect Jay. What is he really doing? Shout out to him doing a halftime thing, but that's still not him directly with his face. We don't see him. We see him doing behind the stage things. So now everybody that he knows that was in the game with him, that was popping, has kind of taken an L. It's like the red beam is on him now.
Hey, look, this how I knew stuff was getting tricky when I seen a Jay interview drop out of nowhere.
Me too.
And
I've
you
been seeing them clips lately.
Hey, you can tell this was an old interview that got shelved because his dreads is hella short. So this was from years ago. So they did the interview, never put it out. Jay don't do no interviews. All of a sudden, boom, clip drop out of nowhere,
Strategic.
no promo, no nothing. I'm scrolling the tube, Jay pop up.
Yeah,
What the fuck going
I was thinking
on?
that too. I'm like, damn, is this new? Because I'm trying to, you want to hear what type of information he got. The last one I remember him doing was with, what was that, Kevin Hart? Or something like that?
Yeah, him and Kevin Hart. When he got backlash from that, talking about he wouldn't give his cousin $1,300 or some crazy shit. So every time he got in the public, he got some type of hate. But let's switch gears a little bit. Your boys seem to can't catch a W, man. This ain't even a topic. This is just something I just seen. I think you showed me it. Ja Rule got caught on a plane by Uncle Murder and Tony Yayo. They ran him off of the plane. 50 posted it up.
Word.
I'm like, damn, Ja just cannot catch a W. I don't know how you let niggas run you out of first class. It's crazy.
The thing, and what's even more crazy on an airplane, them niggas travel too much to really want to do something to you on that plane. Cause a nigga lose them flight privileges,
They was fucking
them
with
niggas
you,
is cooked. They bag will be just too effed off, and 50 will be on their ass probably. But John, this was your chance to catch your viral moment, nigga.
You should have got off
on Yayo and Murder, nigga. Fuck your flying privileges, nigga. You ain't got nothing too much cracking like that. At least that we know of, nigga. I just seen that nigga trying to sell some drink or something. They had him pouring. They said he trying to save the drink because he was pouring liquor for some females or something. And they was like, nah, because the girl, he's like, you pouring too much, baby. Like, you gotta pull that out. But I think he should have got cracking. If that's the case, because he was popping it back, but it's like to leave, that just made it even worse. At least you could have thugged. And what's the odds of them niggas' seats
Being behind him.
right behind him?
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I would have sat on the side of them niggas or something.
So he would have had to fly that whole flight with them trolling him behind him.
Trolling him, Murder talking crazy, Yale talking crazy.
First time, look at this sucker John in front of
You
me.
know what's hey, Masai got a point.
niggas.
Hey, he need to be on this humble tip. He can ride in a Honda and drop off CDs.
Right.
That'd be a good look for you, Ja. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep it real with you. That no fly zone is real. He handled it how he's supposed to, man. It ain't even worth losing your privilege for doing something like that. Now you can catch him after the airport when it's like, hey, bro, if you really got an issue, we can go down the street.
I'm not
whatever.
getting off no plane.
I'm not
nigga.
getting off no plane.
You gotta whoop me on this plane.
I'm talking about when we get to our
No,
destination.
that's what he was
nigga,
worried
he
about.
left,
He
nigga.
was worried about getting to that
Landing,
destination
nigga.
and
They
being
know
more
where we
niggas
at,
there.
nigga. Yeah,
Wow.
exactly.
That's what
Where
I'm
were they
assuming.
going? Were they going to New York?
I have no
Or
idea.
even
That's
if
just what I'm
Even
assuming.
if it don't matter where they was going.
Nigga,
Even
get out
if
where you get
for
mad
one-
at.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, even if you would have flew that plane, it was only 2-on-1. They couldn't have whooped your ass that bad.
On God.
Yeah, nigga. And without the what is the airport security something?
Air
nigga?
marshal, come
I mean,
somebody
Jim
would've
Jones
stuck
caught
him.
a fade at the airport. He didn't get put on a no-fly.
Right. Nah, but on that
He
plane,
got packed out.
They would have did something to him. It
Nah, he
probably-
was getting no-fly for sure.
They like, Ja, you're done. And you offended 50. They like, we getting you up out of here. You'll never ride our airlines again.
It might have revived his career if he got a knockout though.
Now he should have just
Because Yayo one of the most viral on the internet right now. You put Yayo down, you viral.
I ain't gonna lie, I was low-key disappointed in they little clips of that podcast they got.
It wasn't what it seemed, huh?
Yeah,
the murder
and Yayo might have to be careful of starting his own pod because it's not the same as him going to other people's pods as doing one himself. But I think what I really think Murder is not for you. He need a new co-host. Murder out of line. Yayo trying to lace the nigga. He ain't media.
Murder like, who man, fuck this nigga.
Yeah. He like, nigga, you drunk, nigga. You been drinking. Yayo like, I'm cool. He spazzing on him.
He like, hey, you know, 50 cool with him, right?
He like, our first episode trash. He like, he already know. He like, he already know. I think Yayo has prepared. He's been doing these runs and he knows what it takes now. Especially dealing with Jada and them. I see putting people fire signs. I'm like, this shit bunk. They ain't even better. He can't even make his points. And I see what they be talking about.
Hey, you know what's crazy? A lot of celebrity pods been crashing out. Jeff Teague, he had a moment with the dude from the NFL. Zaire Franklin. Jeff Teague crashed out, did some bunk shit to me. How you invite somebody on your platform and then try to little boy him and throw sneak disses the whole show. Yeah. And this made me think of Charlemagne. He said celebrity podcasts have ruined the game. And I remember distinctly us three had a conversation about the rise and emergence of celebrity podcasts and if this was good for the game. And I'm glad someone with a larger platform echoed what we said a couple years ago. Right. Because if you a smaller creator, they're going to say, oh, you hating, you mad because they got motion. Really, Charlemagne kept it G. Like, no, it's watering the game down. They're not really invested in it. They're all chasing the bag. 50 said the same thing. He said, God damn, every rapper in New York is a podcaster now. There's nobody left to interview. All you niggas got podcasts.
Nah, that's facts.
And it's fucking the game up because usually, like you said, it's different when you go on somebody else's pod as a Tony Yayo versus now you hosting. Them moments ain't hitting the same. They hit differently because somebody's running the platform already. You just a guest answering questions. I'm telling y'all, it's different when you got to make the topics. You got to keep the conversation flowing. You got to make sure you're not outside of the guy. All of that shit is different.
And I think Yayo's biggest thing is his storytelling. And it's like, but different platforms, people have different ways to ask you questions, and it makes you answer in a different response. So now you're going to be the main one talking for sure. Now you're going to be trying to down there and do murder the way 50 do you. And now it's going to be is that the chemistry might not be there. You damn near need to go get Lloyd Banks. I think that Banks don't talk a lot. He gonna let you have the spotlight and people going to want to hear what Banks got to say.
I was going to say, you just said it. The shock value. Everybody, when Yayo is on there, I love to listen to his story. I love when people ask him questions about, hey, man, what happened with this situation? Boom, 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 boom. And he explains. Again, once you're on the interview side, now you're not really getting much of you. We're getting much of the people you're interviewing. And I don't think Yayo really has the skill sets to bring that excitement out of other folks. You dig what I'm saying? I think he's more so the one, like, we want to hear about you. We don't necessarily want to hear about what you want to hear about someone else. And the guest you're bringing on, again, lackluster, bro. Yayo, you was one of the biggest groups that was ever popping on the East Coast. Bro, run them stories. That could be a whole segment on each different podcast you go on.
Oh, they did. That was one of their first things, was the 50 stories. But it's like, how many of them stories you gonna be able to tell to keep this podcast afloat? You're gonna run out of stories.
The good thing about
you got to start capping like Fat Joe.
Yeah, Fat Joe just went crazy.
What he say? He said Alpo. What he do?
He didn't say his name, but he went crazy. He said, I swear to God, the biggest dude. He been punking there. He tried to throw Jadakiss in there too. He like, nigga, you got something to do with this too.
Like, hold on, nigga.
I wouldn't even exist over there, nigga. He said the hardest thing, I must have seen this dude. I ran down there so fast. He said, I told the nigga, he put his head down. I said, pick his chin up. Nigga, look at me, motherfucker. You rat ass motherfucker. You ain't shit. You nasty sewer motherfucker. Like,
that's the ultimate cap.
But the
nigga said he ran down on Alpo,
and then you got people in New York like, nigga, if you know Joey cracking them, nigga, that shit really happened, nigga. Yeah. So, but I can't say it did or didn't, but Joey is comedy and he's embellished. He's embellished the cap, the Joey cap. He's took it to the extreme. But the thing is with him, he has some truth in his stories, but he's learned like this. What people already put it on me. I'm going all the way with it.
So it's like sports. It's like in basketball. You got people who create their own plays, create their buckets, like Yayo is not gonna create his own bucket. So like y'all said, some people work better being on other people's platforms because the questions that you pose could actually be thrown in my alley-oop.
He sit on a wing and he take the jump shot.
Yeah, like
He's a spot-up shooter.
What LeBron always say, nigga, I just need you. I need two niggas to go stand in that corner. I'ma handle business. Be ready to shoot the ball. That's Yayo.
He gonna pass it, but yeah, go ahead.
But I'm saying,
LeBron gonna dish it.
No, he's gonna pass it.
No, he's saying exactly what you're thinking. He's saying like,
LeBron gonna
Yayo needs to lay it up.
They gonna pass it to Yayo. He gonna knock it down.
Stand in this fucking corner.
I'm not gonna
just be
lie.
ready.
I believe Yayo can do it. I just feel like he needs somebody with history because it's not like you sitting down with 50. You need some members that's, I believe.
Go get Bangum.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like, you need some clearance from 50 to go get Banks, Buck, somebody.
Get
Like,
Bangum Smurf,
you
nigga.
need people that was there with you. Like, Murder been there for your last 10 years, but the stories that, like, yo, pre-Queens and New York stuff back then, like, I think you would do better that way, in my opinion, if he did do that.
And this ain't even just about Yayo. This is celebrity podcasts in general because they're only in it for the bread. That's it. That's all. They coming to get the bread. You saw T.I. started here. She like, where the money? Where the money? Oh, ain't no money? I'm out of here. Joe Budden was like, yeah, nigga, I've been doing this shit for damn near 20 years before y'all saw the money. But I had the passion for it. Before we even knew what podcasting was a thing, we was just guessing. I just turned the camera on and was just wanted to get to my fans because I wasn't in the limelight in the music. So this was the way to get to the fans. So if you don't got that type of love for the game, you fucking up the game, period.
So,
Because this was a way for the regular person, the average person, this was to come up. This was damn near you getting a new record deal. Now, they looking over the regular people who are actually good podcasters. Okay, well, he already got an audience. He already famous. Fucking let's put him in front of this person. Like Shannon Sharp said. I'm thinking he just started his pod. No, that was in his contract. You got to start a pod. He didn't know what the fuck to do. They said, look in your phone book, call the most famous people you know, get them on camera. There you go. So
Now,
this is what's going on.
But let me ask you this though: for the celebrities that did start it, and like Shannon Sharp, he kind of fumbled his way into success again because of what he was doing. He came from a background of athletes. People want to hear those type of stories, especially if you've been a fan of whatever sport, entertainer, and things like that. Once you start talking to certain celebrities, they want to hear those type of stories or those type of overcoming. Like when he did John Elway, I watched that interview due to the fact that because they won Super Bowls together. So I do feel like it's a niche, depending on who it is. You have to be a bigger star to attract those other stars so you can get the viewership. When you do things like Shannon Sharp interviewed Kevin Gates, I'm a Kevin Gates fan. I watched it. I don't think that was a good interview for Shannon Sharp because he's not privy of that type of lifestyle Kevin Gates live or even to hip hop. But the fact that he was asking stories that made everybody go, whoa.
I think you got a point, but I think with Shannon Sharp, why it worked for him, for one, he was already doing all the ESPN stuff. He was doing the sports analysis. And then once you heard he was coming up with his own stuff, people was more like, good for Shannon Sharp.
Well, Cat Williams saved him.
No, this is not. Did Cat Williams save him? Or this is what I'm getting at. The whole point I'm getting at is I had zero expectations of what his show would be. Like, when I see these other dudes, these rappers and stuff, no, the cut shit probably gonna be trash. Or I'm expecting you to do certain stuff. With Shannon Sharp, it was just, okay, let me see what Shannon Sharp talking about. He had the viral video with Cat Williams, and he didn't recreate that moment, but he still had other good interviews after that. This podcast situation is different. Like, it takes a different personality, it takes a different energy, it takes a lot. And like bro said, you keep seeing some of these people, all y'all not that interesting. Like, and it's saturated because now you got what's the name just made one? I think T-Mac and McGrady.
Right? Like, come on,
You
cuz.
know
Like, what the
I'm
fuck
saying?
y'all gonna talk about,
Even
bro?
though they cousins, but it's like y'all would be better off telling y'all stories with other people. Some people do good, but it's like y'all just following the next trend now.
Look at history. You think about the best interviews in the world, it was always the class of the world.
T-Mac and McGrady.
Yeah, they did. It was like, look at 106 in Park.
I said the same person.
That's what I said. That's not, my bad. I'm trying to.
That's what I said.
No, y'all got me talking about.
crazy.
I'm
The
talking
side
about Vince
combos.
Carter and McGrady. I mean cousins. No, you corrected me, didn't you?
No, 'cause
I said T-Mac.
Because I haven't seen that podcast.
No, it's Vince Carter and
Nah,
McGrady.
they threw it out there. Look, like I was saying, if I was really interrupted from these fucking.
No, then I gotta correct myself.
These
Any other time,
non-podcast etiquette having
stopped the
heathens.
whole pod. He had stopped the whole
These
pod.
non-podcast having heathens. Like I was saying, you think about the greatest shows, it had some of the greatest interviews. It was average, everyday Joes that turned into stars due to interacting with the stars. But it was the class of the worlds that made it more interesting. Imagine a superstar hosting 106 in Park. It wouldn't have hit the same as AJ and Free. Imagine a superstar hosting Rap City The Basement. It wouldn't have hit the same as Big Tigger in The Basement. That's what made the shows great. So that's what you're seeing happen in the podcasting when podcasting is now getting a bad rep. You tell somebody you're a podcaster, like, podcast, you got a podcast. What it's about? It's like a negative connotation to it, and it's partly due to the celebrity shit.
So the reality of it is, anytime anything becomes commercial, it's going to be watered down. Bottom line, when stuff begins to be franchised, it's going to be watered down. You got to think about something that's simple to McDonald's. The original McDonald's, the original one, there's nothing gonna ever be like it. Ever. The first In-N-Out, the first anything, and then they branch out. And now they like dope houses. They everywhere. It always waters down. So like, that's just the nature of the beast by default.
Niggas got accepted at this point.
You have to
listen.
accept
You rich and famous niggas, y'all come to the regular niggas shit. Niggas, stop starting y'all shit. Y'all shit trash. We ain't fucking with it outside of Shannon Sharp. Rest of you niggas, don't quit your motherfucking day job. I'm sick of you niggas popping up. Nigga, we ain't got Kanye and these niggas on motherfucking call. These niggas watch your pod. Hey, y'all need to get such and such.
Yeah. How the fuck?
Nigga, what the fuck? Nigga, these niggas did an album together, nigga. Fuck, I'm gonna get these niggas on the show. Like, these niggas crazy.
Yeah, I just tell them to go call them yourself. Go call them for us.
But you look at it, so what they're doing is ultimately what people do on the internet. When I see some of y'all post y'all content, I don't even have to know what you said half the time. I'm going to like it. I'm going to share it. That's what they doing. They just doing it in real life.
It's one of those things where people can see you doing something and think, well, I could do what he could do.
Agreed.
Or I might could do it better than him. Or I got stories to tell. And then you get to those positions. I already, you know what I mean? I understand it's saturated, but I really don't care because it just depends what type of audience you targeting. And that's where you got to keep your focus at, because people that, like you just said, sports fanatics might tune in to certain, I might want to hear from certain sports people, but I'm not watching 101 podcasts anyway.
Exactly. I ain't got that much time.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. You got a question?
I got a question. Little scenario I want to ask y'all. So look, hypothetically, right? I was talking to chicks at this little Super Bowl party and things like that, and it came up like this. If you ask a woman out, this is the first date. Say if y'all do a dinner date, right? You pay for the meal. Do you think it's right for the woman to at least leave a tip as far as the waiter or the waitress?
I don't care what she leave, but just know we fucking. Like, that's what's going on. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, you fucking for meals? Yes, I'm expecting some ass, period. So if you don't want to do that, yes, for the cheeseburger. I don't give a fuck. It was medium rare, bitch. Listen, go for a walk on the beach. Go for a coffee date where we ain't got to worry about finances. We're worried about getting to know each other and vibing. If we vibe enough for the second date to go there, I'm already probably want to pay anyways because I want to see you again. And I do still believe in old school rules. What I don't believe is going in my wallet, spending whatever on somebody I don't know, and I'm not sure I'm not even going to like you by the end of my motherfucking burger or my steak. So skip the meals for the first dates anyways. But yes, ladies, to answer his questions, yo cheap broke ass should at least leave a tip. At least leave a tip.
But even if they do or don't, I don't think most people, when you're dealing with somebody, especially if you like them and like you thinking that deep, you know, I'm gonna get this, you gonna get the tip. Matter of fact, you do that, you gonna do that. Like, if you being that tit for tat at that point, it's just like because you listening to too much shit on the internet.
Yeah, that's what that means. Yeah,
your mind is gone.
Oh no, you almost got to, cuz. You saw that. You saw our boy who just ran out on that chick. She was texting somebody like, yeah, I'm full in the month or some shit like that. Like, I'm getting my leftovers, coming to the bathroom and walked out. It might have been a skit, but it was funny as hell.
This nigga crazy. Can't believe him skits.
So my attitude.
I did see one where the dude was like, she was eating hella crazy. He like, damn, you act like you never ate in your life. Just
like 50 prawns.
She like, what happened? He said, already paid for my meal. I'm gone. Like, whatever. She tried to press him after that, but.
Yeah, I had cut Collie
on
about
me,
that.
First date, I mean, I'm not expecting, if I'm asking you out and I'm saying this is where we going, I'm not expecting nobody to pay for nothing but me on the first date. I think after a certain point in time, as a woman, if you fuck with me for real, you should offer here and there. Again, I'm not expecting you to offer, But if you don't, after a while, I will look at that a certain way. I don't need your money, trust me. But it's the what's the word for it? It's the gesture. It's the principle of it. Like, will you have me, or will you notice? Hey, he done spent this amount of money on the last 5 dates or 3 dates, whatever. Let me. If you're not doing that, then again, we're not expecting it. But that is something that shows your head is in the right place.
What you say, Rod?
So first and foremost, in any aspect, I don't put expectations on anything. Once you expect things, you set yourself up for failure, for disappointment.
Facts.
So off rip, I don't have any expectations. But as you said, it does not mean that I don't pay attention and I'm not aware. There's a component of me with people and with things. Give me a chance to tell you no. That's it. Just give me a chance to tell you no. Because like you said, I don't keep score, and I was going to do it anyway because it's a gesture. I think nice things about you, whatever. And ultimately, when it comes to dating and going nice places, my attitude is this. Check this out, sweetheart. I go nice places anyway. I was going to come here anyway. You just happen to be with me. So because I had that perspective, that's why I don't really be tripping on what the tab is going to be, because I was going to come here anyway. I've been here anyway. And you ain't the first chick I've taken here anyway. Let's keep it real. This is my go-to spot. So
Whatever. They know you by name. You want the regular?
Oh, God. So I'm just keeping it a bean with you. So I already anticipate kind of what the bill was going to be because I go nice places any damn way. And you're not paying for the meal. You're paying for the ambiance. The reason places are expensive is to keep niggas away. And when I say niggas, I'm not talking about niggas. Nigga is a mentality. So I've gotten to the point now when it comes to pricing, I'm not going to break myself, but I kind of like when the nigga $20 for a burger, sign me up.
Right. So I'm going to say this. It's for me.
I know it's going to keep niggas away. See, cheap people, niggas, that's an energy. I know I'm kind of off topic, but that's my point. I'm not tripping, but I'm aware. I apologize.
No, you good.
So
yeah,
for
no,
me, so a lot of women were saying, I expect him to pay the tip because that shows me that he's cheap. Other women were saying, well, if the man paid for everything, all tops, I at least want to show him that I'm gratitude, that I want to leave the tip. And so those type of women, I love, just give me the expectation to say, no, I got it, but I want to at least see you put forth effort of saying, look, it ain't always gonna be on you. I got your back as well. Like, remember in the movie Bronx Tale when she reached over and unlocked the door for him as he was coming? It's just the small little things like that will make a man want to appreciate a woman more. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. Ladies, always pull your card out, regardless of the fact you're gonna earn so many cool points.
Exactly.
99% of the time, we're gonna say, oh, no, we got it. But just that little small gesture right there is gonna let us know, okay, she different than most. But the reason I say I'm expecting ass, I'm not gonna get up here and lie and cap and say, I don't expect shit. I know you shouldn't because they leave for letdowns, but I be expecting. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I be having the expectation that by the time I'm comfortable enough with you to take you somewhere like these places we talking about with the ambiance and everything, you done already passed a number of different tests. We done already hung out a number of different times. We done already spoke a number of different times. So by this time, we're comfortable enough that, hey, where are we going with this? It's either going to go here or it's going to go here. But we ain't going here for no reason other than for me to see you.
But that's why I say context always matters, because that's a perspective that I get when he asks that conversation. Somebody they met maybe 2 weeks in, they go eat or something or whatever. And for the most part, because it is like what Rod was saying, yes, you can have expectations. You know a nigga wants some pussy. You know things certain that niggas want. You a grown man at the end of the day. But you should have limited expectations, because what they say, the first 3 to 6 months ain't even the real person anyway. This bitch a representative right now, nigga.
That's cool. Let me fuck the rep for the first 3 to 6 months. I'm gonna blow the back out the representative.
I'm just saying, so all these hoops
expired, bitch. On to the next.
All these hoops and
you gotta cancel the card before the next subscription. For that trial,
hey, bro, you don't let a nigga finish his point. Talk all this podcast etiquette shit.
It's cool when he do it though. That's what I'm saying.
That shit crazy.
No, they don't like it when you do it to them.
Go ahead. Every time he gets going, he get one thing on his mind. He just get the rambling.
I'm gonna say one thing. Byro is right. Women don't go on a date unless you're prepared to fuck. Because I'm gonna tell you this right now. Most dudes don't want to go out with you because you're interested, not because you're intelligent. Niggas look at you and we're lusting at you first. It's lust before love. So just be prepared in the back of your head that this nigga will ask for you to be fucking if y'all going out. Especially, again, we talked about certain times. If you ain't on that time, make the date as early as possible. Because I'm gonna keep it real. The later on it gets, you especially have a few alcohol drinks involved, that voice will go start getting deeper. He's going looking at you different. Next you know, he gonna be trying to reach under the thing. I'm telling you right now, women, protect yourself. Because it's niggas like us that after a while,
Speak for yourself.
Speak for yourself, nigga.
I ain't doing that. I ain't reaching at the table.
I'm saying, no. I'm talking about don't cut me off. I'm saying, after a certain time, bro, let's just be real. I mean,
Speak for yourself, B.
Yeah,
so you said, hold on.
Ain't no
Let's
niggas
stop
speaking
the
for
cap.
Speak for
Because at
yourself,
a certain
B.
time, hold on.
I ain't reaching under nothing.
At a certain time, niggas know what's happening. Don't play like you say after around 10, 11 o'clock. We sit up here talking about God and friendly conversation. We already know what's open after the hours, homie, legs.
You said reaching under the table and all
I'm
that.
talking about, bro, you
gotta be careful because the niggas like that.
relax.
They gonna be like, this nigga's a creep.
No, ain't no creep shit. I'm saying in general, bro. He just said, bitch, I'm fucking for a burger. So,
Be careful. You gotta be careful because niggas like me gonna be all up on the table.
I'm saying, bro, let's just be real. I'm talking about touching legs and shit, bro. Let's not act like, bro, y'all say nigga, but at the end of the day, bro,
just speak for yourself.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real.
Speak for yourself.
No. I've been out.
Look at Ryan looking at me.
No, I've been out. And I done seen niggas do wild shit and it worked.
Bro, you said
All I'm
niggas
saying-
like us, bro. Don't throw us in that boat.
You don't gotta be
Niggas
careful
love to
around me.
play this super. Hey, y'all love to play this super cool shit like y'all swab woo.
No, that was
You just
crazy.
said, nigga, hey, I'm fucking. Bitch, if we go out for a burger, I'm fucking. Like, nigga, come on.
but you gotta be careful, cuz.
You ain't gotta reach. I'm
You
talking
gotta
about
be careful,
niggas.
niggas like that.
All right, so
Eastside.
look. Okay, you talking about eating, right? Can we
Bitch, no,
segue?
you ain't know, ain't nothing open my legs right now, bitch. Come
Can
here.
we segue? Since we on food again, you was talking earlier. You
Yeah,
touched
save
on,
that nigga.
Oh my god!
They gonna do the Super Bowl commercial about this nigga.
I'm from domestic.
So Pete,
That's why they got the new ring cameras, nigga. That facial recognition.
Oh, this nigga wanna go there. Hold on, Viral.
wait a minute.
Viral's the same nigga. Well, tell it. Listen, bitch.
Yes, I'm reckless.
That's my.
You don't gotta be careful though.
It ain't
You're
not being
safe.
careful.
That nigga said niggas like us.
And hold on, cuz.
Super Bowl cruise just happened, my nigga. I'ma keep it real. You already know how reckless that shit was. Let's not play like these hoes.
That was
You talking about a date and you talking about the Super Bowl?
bro. I'm talking about in general, bro. Nah, nigga.
Hey, don't do the homie like
She gonna
that.
scream out that
Don't do the
motherfucker.
homie like that.
Bro, let's just be real, bro. So I don't know about y'all. Listen, bro. I don't know about y'all.
Hey, listen, we talking about food. Let's keep it on food. Let's segue.
Who want to steak 40 on the first date? Y'all want to steak 40 on the first date?
Oh my god.
No, y'all. Who want to steak 40?
Don't make it about Steak 48, bro.
No,
This is
nigga.
not about
No,
sex
nigga,
right
you
here.
taking the bitch on
This
steak.
is not about
No,
sex right
y'all not
now,
gonna let
nigga.
him live.
This nigga said steak 40 on the first date. Oh, see,
Hey, they
all
trying to
right.
throw niggas in
That's
there
gonna be the
with
main
kill.
reason you gonna
Hey,
be.
y'all still talking
niggas
about
like
food.
us.
So look.
God.
So real shit. You spoke earlier. All bullshit. Nigga. Wow, nigga.
That was crazy.
But you spoke earlier about the type of foods people eat.
Short
right?
order the fish and hot chocolate. What the niggas did?
Fish and hot chocolate,
The
nigga.
most deaf, Alicia Keys.
Oh my god.
So you were speaking earlier about motherfuckers don't even know what they be putting in their body foods.
Right.
Which, ironically, I just started this book on my Audible, Eat to Beat Depression and Anxiety. I'm heavy on what we consume. That shit play a part in your mood. So motherfuckers got to really pay attention to that. Whether you health conscious or not, nigga, your mental gonna control how everything else correlates.
So let me ask you this. Do anything you eat make you reach under the table and grab it?
Hey, damn. Hey, nigga. No, nigga, no. No.
This the same nigga who popping. This the same nigga who say he be popping. The honey packs and shit. Nigga, knock it off.
That is crazy.
These niggas use the.
I don't know what he's talking about.
These
I don't know what he's
niggas
talking about.
Ryan, you got it straight for nothing.
You you trying to say, nigga? Do you under the table that he reached under?
I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Do you under that table you reached under, nigga?
Hey, he didn't talk about gas station pills, honey packs, all that. Nigga.
And it's all consensual.
Nah,
It's safe.
all right, go ahead.
It's all very safe.
I'm trying to throw this nigga out you. Hey, remember we said niggas can't create their own shots?
Put you right under that table, nigga.
I try to throw this nigga the line.
This nigga crazy. Hey, what Fab and them say? We need a timeout because that was crazy. Go commercial break, nigga. Flag.
I might have to take that from J. Joe. I might need some red flags, nigga.
Hey, I'm on my Joey Cap right now, nigga.
This nigga.
Yeah. He said it was all cap.
He ain't trying to let them comments down. He finna be there arguing with hella people.
They finna bleed in the comments. Hey, what they say? Call the cops, call your mom, call your...
Oh my God, that was crazy. I had another topic, but I can't even go to it after that shit. That was crazy.
That's wild work right there.
When y'all go, when y'all pop outside, y'all going to the club, party, whatever. Y'all like rolling with a bunch of niggas or only a couple niggas? Because I just had the conversation with a homie where I'm like, for me, I like rolling with 4 niggas max. That's including me.
In the same vehicle?
Nah,
We grown now. We niggas driving themselves to me.
For
me,
one,
I mean, I like to drive myself.
This
Yeah.
is why things always matter. It depends what type of.
Where are you going?
Cause is it? Do I need to be gang deep or do I need to be just a few of us?
Well, see,
I'm just saying for us how we move differently. Like depending on what type of event it is, you want the gang to know we in there, we outside tonight. Or if it's just as us, maybe it could be a few of us right here.
Yeah, if it's some super upscale shit, for the most part, I might not even be going with niggas.
Oh,
That's
wow.
all I'm
So it's
saying.
gonna be minimal niggas, period. I'm probably gonna be with my lady. But like bro said, if we going somewhere where it might get tricky, oh no, we gang thick. Because somebody else might be gang thick. So we gotta make sure we straight for security reasons. But for the most part, the way I move around now, 90% of the time I'm with my lady anyway.
Oh,
and if I do move with the homies, it's gonna be, like you said, maybe 4 max, 3-4 max, might piece up, get a table or something, and even them days is over.
That's
With me getting
bad.
tables and shit.
That's
Like
bad.
that. I go to, they don't sell tables.
I mean, like, I don't really club. So like when we
Right.
club, if the homies be like, oh, XYZ club popping tonight, oh, we outside, then niggas will link up. Now you may be 10 cars deep. So that you gang deep. And then, but if it's just some shit like, hey, y'all want to go head out somewhere,
To the rooftop or some shit?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a few of us. So it all depends on the environment for me.
I like the aspect of having more females than men with us if we on some player shit. So if it's like me and the homies, like 3-4 the homies, and then I like to have, like I said, my woman and my platonic homegirls, because women attract more women. So if it's like 3 of us and like 6-7 females, we attract more women once we get in there. No, I'm just keeping it real, bro.
Yeah.
That's real talk.
Nah, you
no,
do,
that's real
you do.
player talk. Real talk.
You take Sam
Yeah,
to
I
the
mean, he's
beach,
still
nigga.
laughing at reaching the table.
Hey, he like,
Don't be reaching the table.
Wait. That's Hey, nigga, you're not insured by survival.
Hey, I'm a,
You can't take that ride.
no, but real talk though. But if you really, but no, we joking though. But real talk, y'all already know women attract more women.
Absolutely.
So when you going in, when you walking in like that, it's kind of like, damn, who are they?
And
You get in more place, and on top of that too, the treatment you get.
It's
Once you get in
different.
there, it's like, okay, you with them? Okay, we gonna let all y'all in for free, or like it's gonna be a
Yeah.
cheaper discount rate when you got more women with you.
when you with men, no.
Nah, I don't like going with a lot of girls because now you gotta watch them all.
Yeah.
Now you gotta watch them.
And
They
you-
getting in the shit. Niggas grabbing them. 9 times out of 10, most of the club brawls I got into was behind a female
Yeah. But
that was with us. Got
I-
disrespected, and we had to
Damn.
get cracking.
Mine's been the opposite though.
They liabilities.
For me, my energy, maybe when I'm with women, I don't have that issue when I'm with more women than men. I've had that issue when we gang deep. And then
Yeah,
they stepped on
it-
a homie's shoes or they bumped the homie or so.
So it's a
If you go out with the
perception.
homies, expect
Yeah,
to crash.
it's almost
I agree.
90%.
It's not, and you might
That's
be the
what
one
I
to
mean.
set it off your damn self.
I've been out with
you never know. But what I'm saying is, even those events, especially at this point, I'm not finna be. It's like how you was talking about. The niggas ain't always finna be there.
They not.
Like
They
if you
not.
going with this many people, we're not going no place where I still
Rowdy.
gotta worry about getting popped up and all that. I'm not going nowhere with no women where we got to do something like that unless they
Yeah.
just they from the gang or something.
And-
That's what I mean. Like
Right.
those type of environments, it's gonna be. I'm gonna be with the homies or
You
the
attract-
homegirls or something. Gang homegirls though, not
Yeah.
just regular
Yeah,
class
any
women.
club in LA,
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, I'm gonna know somebody in there.
On God.
That's 9 times out of 10.
'Cause I'm
Half
not
the time
standing
I
in
go,
line.
I bump into homies there, but
So
it just depends. Location is everything.
So yeah, I'm not into sausage trash. So yeah, I'm not doing the whole gang of nigga shit because I like women. I like women. I like being around them, and it ain't even about the sex. The vibe is different. It's more chill. Unless you with a rambunctious woman, and shame on you. Women, you're not getting in any trouble with women.
Women energy is
different.
Nah,
it's
you
high
might,
power.
bro, because I'm telling you, these
can, for
niggas get
sure.
drunk.
That's why
Think
I-
about you when you was singling out, slapping bitches' ass.
So,
or, you know what I'm
okay.
saying? Yo, you walking with your girl.
But that's not a
she
reflection
behind
of
you.
him, though. That's not a reflection of the woman. That's again, niggas. See,
No, but I'm
Yeah.
saying your girl even being there without her even doing anything
gonna put you in
could
some type
become
of
a
shit.
liability.
correct. I agree. I don't disagree.
That's why.
So,
And for me, it's like I'm not
But
paying
niggas
for a
is-
bunch of bitches. I'm not doing all of that.
But we definitely ain't doing
They
that.
doing their own
They,
thing.
definitely ain't doing that.
they pitch in, but what I'm saying is when you
the energy
My-
is different.
my thing is if I'm going out with my girl or something like that, we're getting a section and she's staying put up. The only time she's leaving the section is to go use the restroom. Again, she don't need to
And
be
they
out.
said she stand put up.
Not real talk,
I know
bro.
he
Sitting
said
under
she
the
don't need to be
table.
mingling on. I know what you're
Walking
saying.
around. You need a drink?
Yeah.
Okay. You gotta go
That's
to the
what we get a
bathroom.
section for.
I'm walking with you.
Hey, so my thing, what I'm saying is my chick should not be mingling around if we're at a club, if we're out celebrating. Say
She
y'all
gonna,
having a
she
party.
gonna be out of harm's way regardless.
She's gonna be at harm's way regard. She can party amongst the section, amongst the crowd. She does not need to be going.
You don't need to walk nowhere. Whatever you need.
Exactly. And that's just
agree.
what and
Got
I'm not
it.
trying to sound like a control freak or nothing like that, but real talk. Because again, I'm your protector. We talked about this as my job as a man. If anything was to happen, I got to make sure you get up out of here okay. Because again, you're the woman of the household. You protect these children when I'm not at home.
What you're doing is you're mitigating.
Exactly.
So-
now, when I'm with the homies, I know this for a fact. I know we're all out and about. All I gotta do is keep a watchful eye because I know y'all can handle yourselves. As long as we're in orange distance or ear reach, we're straight. As long as I'm like, if I hear too much commotion, I see I'm okay. The gang straight. I can kind of mind my
You don't
business.
even got to be knowing. Nigga, didn't wasn't they going that direction?
Yeah, exactly.
We know that's
Yeah.
And look, my girl done been out with the set so many times, nigga. She catches shit before the homies do. She already
And
know
they
the
supposed
protocol.
to, and they supposed to. See, that's why I like being with
Your
women.
extra eyes in
And
there.
on top-
They're
Oh
gonna
God,
pay
she's
attention.
spotting everything. Oh,
And
them
let's-
niggas over there, she know the
Oh,
hats now
man.
and everything.
Hey, let's
bro.
just be real. Women can hide certain things and get in the
All
club
of that.
easier. Let's just be
Oh,
real.
facts,
If y'all
nigga.
want to talk about gang stuff, women can get stuff in there way more easier than we can.
My
and
girl
that's
was
the
getting
benefit.
fifths in there, nigga. Whole-
Bro,
So
I-
just
bro,
imagine
come
what
on,
else
and
is
not
here.
even just the
In
lick.
the
I'm
club,
just-
nigga.
Man,
In the
come
club.
on, bro. I'm just saying in general, bro. It's benefits of having more women with you because again,
You
it's,
attract a different type of crowd. You attract, and then again, it is about the caliber of women you have. Let's just keep it a buck. You can't just have raggedy roach assholes with you.
nah.
Cause that's gonna that's like having niggas with you.
I like that lion
Nah,
energy,
it's
bro.
More, it's more like you saying a divine feminine energy. You want the soft women in there. You don't always
Absolutely.
want the rugged bitches. But then you like to see some of the ratchet bitches from a distance because they're gonna bring different energy. to the
Energy,
mix.
turn up.
Yeah.
I like lion energy amongst my crowd. I like riding with lions because again, I know we're all go be on attack mode, but yet we still on protective mode with our women in the pride. That's just the type of time I love to be on when I'm with the gang and things of that nature. Like you said, the ratchets make the party fun for us to enjoy from a distance. Hell, we want to go sneak off and dance with them real quick. That's fun with the ratchets, but I don't want them amongst my section because them the same bitches who ain't gonna put no money on the bottle. And they go drink all this shit, and they giving their homegirls shots. And next thing you know, that bottle that you spent $1,800 on is gone.
And look,
and 20
hold on,
minutes-
not to cut you off. Time is running down. I can cut. We can cut it here, or I can delete. You know, the kids they shot a podcast the other day, so I forgot
hey, that's
to
cool,
delete.
though. Yeah,
I forgot to delete the.
They finally did it.
I left the
Come on,
footage
you
on
don't say
there.
nothing. Yeah, that's
I left the
crazy.
I left the footage on there. I got to take it off, but I got to edit
that
that
one,
shit
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it back and laugh.
This nigga gonna never check his shit. Yeah.
Because I'm looking at the time, I'm like, damn, we
Yeah, we
for
gotta
sure.
do
I
it.
left that shit up, but it's getting late. I know y'all niggas got to get in traffic and shit. So
Hey, he make up every excuse when he gotta go.
I
Like,
don't gotta go. I said I could pause it and restart the shit. No, I just
Got it.
Be careful.
It's up to y'all though, man. If
That's
not,
the word
it
of the
is what
day.
it
Be
is.
careful. You
Yeah,
said what?
say less.
Short.
He said, short ready to go.
All right, for
Let's
sure.
go.
Yeah. Hey, look, he's done. He's cooked for the rest of the
Y'all let
day.
us know.
It's over with.
Y'all let us know, man. Y'all go clip short up on that part.
Keyboard Warrior. Cook this nigga.
Facts.
Oh God and all that.
Keyboard Warrior is back. Share, like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like the video.
Yeah,
hype the
VwP&x,
video.
no way, man. We gonna be going live soon too.
Oh yeah, for
So,
sure. We
remind
got
y'all
it.
about
VwP&x,
that,
no way.
On God in all the heavens.
Ain't no handouts, I did it from the ground up. In the streets, thugging hardest where they found us. Got a problem, nigga, watch my troopers mount up. My bitches bang too, and you a lame though. You niggas ain't outside, yeah, we came through. You want your lights up, we put you on the shade.